the swarm! Live for the swarm!
Hey there, hey there, hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of what? The Falcon is Unemployed StarCraft stream. It is day number 67. It is 2025. It is a new year. It is a new StarCraft day. Hey, everybody. How you doing in 2025? Hopefully, you are happy and well and excited for the new year. What's up, Afghan Tennis? What's up, Ganon? What's up, Nemo Noom? We've got Dalaveal here on the Twitch side as well. We have a new goal for the release of Ganon's prized possession, a TTS folder featuring so many TTS donation ideas and scripts. So if you want that, he will release it to the public if we reach this goal here in the bottom of the screen. How's it going? Marsara guy out on Twitch as well. We got freaking Starboy and Random Dude. RD is confusing Starboy with song lyrics. We've got ourselves Farewell here as well. Suleiman is here. Oh boy, says Random Dude, for reasons that are not specified, other than he's excited for another StarCraft stream and the ability to belittle his enemy, possibly frenemy, here on the stream in a way where Pez cannot do anything about it. Ooh, RD says release the files. Oh, he's excited about the stream goal. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot.
Calling all memers. You'll never catch me and my TTS stock. Now time to fly away.
He's got a helicopter, guys. You got to catch him. Thanks, Ganon, for the 500 bits. Excellent. Excellent stuff here. That is a good one for sure. How's it going, Crimney? And Wyhos is at a hotel. Wyhos is at a hotel today for New Year's Day. That's very exciting. All right, kids. What are we going to do here, man? That Mihu versus Soma game that I posted earlier this week, or I think it was earlier this week. Time is a flat circle, but yeah, people are not happy with Mihu the Great, how he performed in that game, and I kind of feel like I have to restore his restore his, do we want to say reputation? That's probably a fair word to use there. Anyway, let's go with a Eclipse TVP Piano versus Shuttle here. We can get RD in chat, hoping against all hope that Protoss wins this thing. I think Shuttle is the better player compared to our guy Piano, but as we all know, once you reach this level, anything is possible. So top right of Eclipse going to be a blue Terran player. It is Piano. Bottom left, it is Shuttle. Map created by Latias. One of the better, honestly, very better map makers we have in the world today. I need to pop out my prediction quick action panel, don't I? So that we can do a prediction for this game if you guys are interested in doing that. Who wins? Who wins indeed? Piano. Terran. Piano. 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 My brain wants to say piano. I don't know why that is. Sometimes brain is braining. Boom, 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 and go. All right, prediction out there. What do we got? Ooh, a pylon at the choke. Holy smokes. What innovative gameplay here from our dude Shuttle. Gamo's watching. We've got YSC watching as well. All right, Crimney, Happy New Year. Excellent. I hope you have a great day. Speckle in the house. What's up, Speckle X? Dalaveal, that is a $500 tip goal. Basically doing a PayPal donation through Twitch. I think that's the only way it counts. But yep, in 14 days. So that's what I decided we're going to try for here. That seems like a pretty solid stretch goal for you all. Honestly, pretty doable as well. But we'll see how it goes. Might have to adjust it as time marches on, but whatever. Gateway opening, going to be for a little bit of zealot pressure here against our Terran player in the top right of Eclipse. Probe harassings being pretty annoying thus far. Not that exactly, we're getting any kills, but the jukes. The jukes on this probe Shuttle. The micro is top tier. The man has 360 APM. Just for probe micro, and I guess for maybe putting probes on the correct mineral fields that you want. Gas coming in. Getting that gas up before we expand, which means we want a Cyber Core, which means we want to get Singularity Charge, which means we want to Dragoon range harass this Terran player until the end of time. Trying to delay construction on the barracks as much as possible, just because if there are fewer Marines here, when the Dragoons show up, then the Protoss is a lot happier. Boom, 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 boom. Wait. Are you still putting down bars in my chat? Already, I don't know what's going on here. Factory getting tossed in. Probe sees that, no big deal. Cybernetics core before expand. That was predicted as well. Pretty standard stuff here, right? Want the Dragoons either for offense or for defense. Really, having ranged Dragoons, you're never going to be sad that you have ranged Dragoons. If the enemy shows up to try to kill you, you're glad you have ranged Dragoons. And if they skip some steps and they're open to a Dragoon attack, you're glad you have ranged Dragoons there too. So first Zealot joins the party. Let's see how we do, friends. Is there enough? Is there enough to defend against a single Zealot? And by golly, there is. The SCVs are pulled. The Marines are pulled. Ooh, one hit on a Marine. You don't want to do that. You don't want to take a hit. You want to take 0 hits if you can. Sean says never gamble. That's true, but gambling with channel points is fun. I mean, it doesn't cost you any money. You're not going to lose your house because you bet it on channel points. You can't do that, actually. It's not something. It's possible. But yeah, a Menor Pylon is, yes. Menor Pylon is you put a pylon inside your enemy's mineral line. So, correct. Accurate. Ooh, an SCV died. Somebody got an SCV.
Every day when you're walking down the street and everybody that you meet has an original point of view and I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get.
It's the opening song for the PBS show Arthur. Based on the beloved children's book. Arthur Gets Glasses or something like that. Arthur's Eyes. Can't remember. But anyway, yeah. It's like an 18-year TV show on PBS. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Day where we can learn to work and play. And get along with each other. That's right. I've watched a lot of Arthur in my time. My family likes to watch Arthur's Perfect Christmas every Christmas Eve. So I've seen that a million times. We watched it this year. So yeah, Arthur's good stuff. DW is the best character on that show, bar none. She's fantastic. And thank you for the $13.99 super chat in Canadian dollars from Whitehouse. Canada representing today too. The 2 supporters we've had today are Canadians. Seriously, you guys. Representing your country extremely well. And then yesterday, baby T-Rex going ham. He is a Canadian too. Canadians. I know you guys are like, that stereotype that we're all very nice is not right. There are a lot of jerks who are Canadians, but man, not on my stream you're not. All the nice people are Canadians. At least all the Canadians are nice, which is a different thing. Isn't it? Yeah. Binky, before they ruined him and made him nice, was awesome. I agree, Haas, and they kind of ruined his character. Observatory getting tossed in, but hey, your show's 18 years long. You're going to change some characters, probably. Even if just by accident. More factories in production. We're having a good time here, right? We're just macroing up. Nobody's trying to kill each other yet. Obviously, the plan is to make an attempt later. But for now, right, Dragoons are out. They've got the range. Observers are in production. In production. You guys see? There's all this buzz about Half-Life 3 being actually a thing, folks. Or maybe just Half-Life 2 Episode 3. Which, I would take that, honestly. How amazing would it be if they released Half-Life 2 Episode 3, but just in the style of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, right? They use the old engine, they use the old, like, physics stuff. All the graphics look the same. They're just kind of, you know, they're just continuing what they left off in 2000 and whenever that was, 4 or 5. I can't remember when that was exactly, but that would be hilarious. They released a game that should have come out in mid-2000s in 2026, and they're like, yo, here it is. This is what you've been waiting for. I would take that. I would take it for sure. I like playing Half-Life 2 today. I don't think it's, you know, it's like an old terrible game that doesn't play well. It was like the greatest game of the year, and it's still pretty good in 2025 now. See, there we go. Tom says, the Canadians aren't nice. There are French Canadians. They're the Québécois. Les Québécois. Et très mal. Très, très mal. Yes, 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 yes. I know you guys hate each other over there. But we kind of forget about the Québécois. And Quebec in general when we're talking about Canada, don't we? They're kind of their own country. Pistol turrets getting fired up. Worried about DTs. Worrying about potential Reaver droppage. Yeah, Gannon says he'll believe it when we download it and play it. So here's the thing. Here's the evidence that I have seen online. 1. Half-Life Alyx ends with a very, very strong indication that Gordon will be back.
Pez so rich that his yard has an automated sprinkler
Man, our guy Brian had another stroke there reading that one. I think the joke was Pez's yard has a automated sprinkler system, but then something went wrong in Brian's head. Thanks for the super chat, RD. Pez will never live it down. Never. He's just constantly being pushed further and further into his own personal hell. Anyway, so 1. Half-Life Alyx as an ending that indicates they're going to bring back Gordon as protagonist in the Half-Life universe. They also said publicly, if Alyx is received well, we will continue making Half-Life games. So there's that. Number 2, there was a leak in Valve Studios where they basically showed all this new kind of physics stuff they're working on. Stuff that they are planning to use in a new game. So that's 2. As the Siege mode comes up, we'll go to 3 later. Sieging up. 1 Dragoon. Boof, immediately. Siege tanks are too good. They are too good. That Dragoon did not stand a chance. All right, Piano, what do we got? Piano's one of those guys that can win, you know, Cast from U Star League, but not exactly gonna win an SSL here, but still pretty great player nevertheless. What's up, lucky noob? Okay, Shuttle's got a Reaver in it. We do have Reavers. Not that I've heard, Whitehouse. No. Okay, this front is getting just wide open. The Dragoons are covering against Vulture run-by here. Do we want to... I love the bunker and the turret getting thrown up at the front. The turret is so good against this shuttle stuff, right? You try to fly in, Zealot bomb, the turret's like, pew, 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 shuts it down. Also, there's a bunker with 4 Marines inside it. I don't know. So, yeah, the Vulture getting back here, annoying for sure, but can be dealt with. That's not the problem. Tank sieging up. Supply block. No, the Reavers are defending pretty well against the Vultures as they do. This push, pretty intense. 2-base push here. More tanks, more Vultures being added in. +1 attack on the tanks. No upgrades on attack or armor for the Protoss player, but he's getting Zealot legs and making more and more Zealots here. He's going to try to bust it with Zealots, but look at this forward supply depot messing with the Zealot pathing when that comes. Spider mines all over the place. This is an intense position for the Protoss to be in, but he's being very patient. He's very wary. He doesn't want to just A-move out there like an idiot and die. So he's being, you know, just waiting for his time. Waiting for his time. Hi-Ha says Left 4 Dead is better than Half-Life. Goodness. I had Pez in the Discord server yesterday said that he likes Portal better than Half-Life. I feel like I'm alone on an island here. The only person in the entire world that likes Half-Life anymore. Anyway, this Nexus dying would be game over. So let's not let this die. Shuttle. Shuttle. Okay, he's going, but target firing the Nexus would be good. 14 hit points, 1 more shot. He's too worried about what's going on up here. He's not getting that final shot on the Nexus. That's 14 hit points on it. He went because he had to save the Nexus in order to stay alive in this game. Zealot's on top of everything here. Bunker taking shots. Tanks getting shot as well. Unloading. Turret, yes, Shuttle goes down, but Shuttle crushes as well. And that's what you get for naming yourself after something in the game that you produce. I cannot believe the Nexus is alive. 14 hit points on this thing. A Vulture run-by could kill this. It really could. But my goodness, what a well-executed from both sides shutdown of that contained by Piano. That's why Shuttle is somebody we like watching, for moves like that. That was great. Dark Soldier likes Half-Life and calls it old because it is old. It is definitely old. Dude, Half-Life 1 came out in 97 or 98. Was it 98, same year as StarCraft? I think it might have been. So yeah, makes it old. But also, we're playing StarCraft, so... Alright. Moving down the left side here, Siege Tanks pushing, got that +1 attack. Still working on a +1 vehicle armor upgrade. No sign of +2 coming in there. Protoss doesn't need upgrades either. He's just getting Psystorm, which is an upgrade. And Zealot Leg Enhancement, which is great too. 3 base to 2 base, as I keep thinking this is a command center, but it is not. Yeah, these Spider Mine's not going to accomplish a lot, but now sieging up the 3rd base. All right, hold on a second. Ganon says Half-Life is his favorite between Half-Life and Portal, but it's close. I get it. Portal's a really fun game. I do gotta say, with Portal 2, though, I wasn't a huge fan of how many levels were like, hey, find this one spot in this giant cave where you can toss a portal. I'm like, this is not fun and interactive gameplay. This is Where's Waldo in my game of Portal. So other than that, I liked it very much. Yeah, all right, this Nexus is dead. Counterattack by Shuttle. Shuttle says, all right, my 3rd base is dead. I must get some requisite damage on the other side to even this up. What do we got? 5 tanks back here. +1 attack. We already knew that. And never mind. Shuttle decides he can't break this. The SCVs got pulled to make sure. And I think Piano's going to win this game. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Yeah, definitely not getting a base race here. But yeah, the other thing is that the voice actor for G-Man released a video yesterday. And the only time he posts on Twitter is when, like, last time he posted on Twitter, Alex came out. So, that was a couple years ago now. So it seems like maybe he's indicative of something coming soon. You know how Valve does. They're very sneaky with their announcements and half announcements and hints and sneaks, etc., etc. And I kind of hope they just drop whatever they're going to drop on a Tuesday at like 4 p.m. and just wait for people to realize that it's there. And then for just word of mouth to go insane and blow up the world. That would be a lot of fun. But they'll probably have a trailer, probably have an official announcement, yada, yada, yada. We'll see. Anyway, Luca, hope you're having a great Wednesday, too. Are you calling the Terran player a Goomba, RD? I think you're calling him a Goomba. That's a Nintendo term, RD. This is StarCraft. Okay, Shuttle again. Trying to go for it. He's pretty good at busting these positions. Best is really good at it as well, but let's not discount Shuttle. Nice storms. Okay, the tanks are bruised. None of them actually died here. Guys, like, I did my job. Kind of. Does make the tanks easier to kill. Over half their HP is gone, and wow. Shuttle says, no, get off of my 3rd base. But then there's a 3rd base already for Piano, and he has to rebuild the 3rd base, which totally sucks. It is 143 to 124 supply. It's a bigger army for Shuttle, but siege tanks are incredible. 1-1 upgrades for this mech. The Protoss is still sitting here at 0-0. His +1 is almost done, getting Darren Amulet as well. Goomba is a family-friendly slur. Got it. Noted. I will keep that in mind from now on. Maybe Dead Infested will start using it too. Who knows? But yeah, Happy New Year! Hope it's a fantastic, fantastic New Year for all. And who knows? I don't know. When's the last time we had a truly good year? I don't know if that's even a thing. Is that a thing? Or an entire year just to be great? No, I don't think so. I think that's impossible. You can name any year in human history, and it's like, well, this happened, and this terrible disaster happened, and there was this war, and these people died, and there was a huge earthquake, or there was a volcano. It's just not a thing. Humanity is suffering and pain, and we must endure it. And find joy in the things that we can, like StarCraft, for example. That's how I feel about it. Sean says, Shuttle's being too passive. Huh. Waiha says 2019 was his last good year. Yeah, I think individuals can have a good year. I agree with that sentiment. Storm! Great Storm kills a tank. Bunch of SCVs, 241 remaining for our guy Piano. So yes, individuals can have good years, but I really don't think as a whole humanity can have any kind of a good year. We're back. That's 2 storms killed 1 SCV. Not the best use of energy, but hey. We'll allow it. Well, there you go. SS1 Mega. Exactly my point. Look at this SEV fighting this High Templar. Die. Die. Get back up inside your shuttle, ya Goomba. Ha 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 ha. Okay, Protoss takes a third base, gets a fourth base up the left side, Terran on 3. I don't know. I don't feel like Piano really capitalized on him killing that third base of Shuttle, right? Shuttle rebuilt the third, took a fourth, really nothing stopping him. No resistance here at all. I mean, being this close to even on supply is really, really bad for the Protoss, so this push might just be too much and overwhelm him. But also the +2 is not done yet. These are late upgrades from Piano, so that might be a saving grace here too. Yeah, Dad, I think 2025 will be chaotic, but again, not because 2025 is special, but just because it's a year. It's just a 12-month collection of humanity doing human things. Alright, storming it up, storming it up. Just trying to stop this push. Good split on the siege tanks. Pretty good split. Those ones are clumped, and these ones are clumped, and these ones are clumped. The rest of them are pretty okay. So simultaneously trying to threaten every base that Shuttle has with this tank spread, man. He's going to try firing on this one, and this one, and this one, which again, 14 hit points. Shields, yes, but still. Alright, so this base is going to die. Counterattack! Counterattack by Shuttle up this right side. A lot of spider mines to get through, but Dragoons have no problem with that. They have +1 attack. I guess I should have mentioned that Shuttle's upgrades are very late too. So the fact that Pianos are late is not that big of a deal. Yeah, take that, spider mines. Oh, the siege tanks are here there, so hold on. So one base dies. Rebuilding that fourth up in the top left is very fun. How's it going, Jordan StarCraft? Happy New Year. Happy 2025. This base is dying. Shuttle says, this is twice now. He says, counterattack, and then changes his mind at the last second. Oh, hang on. Psystorm to save the Nexus. Can he get these? Every tank dies but one, but all you need is one, baby. One siege tank can easily deal with an entire Nexus. This Goliath is not storm dodging at all. And, okay, everybody else died down here too. So 29 probes remaining for the Protoss. This is a very weird game. Yeah, exactly. Richard knows what Arthur is. Everybody knows what Arthur is. Sounds good, Jordan. Go enjoy your music. Fourth base coming up top side. It's already done for our guy Piano. Siege tanks being produced 2 or 3 at a time. This is a pretty good back and forth. Nexuses are dying at an alarming rate, though, unfortunately. Setting up tanks on this high ground on this map, a really, really good place for siege tanks, no matter what matchup you're facing. Shuttle's going to try to save this thing. How's it going, Can Ham? Happy 2025, man. Happy New Year. Is he letting this die? He's letting this die. This is the pathing of units that are going all the way home again. Home again, jiggity jig. Brian Adams and William Shatner are Canadian. Yes, as is Nickelback. Also Canadian. And Avril Lavigne. And I think Ryan Gosling. One of the Ryans is Canadian. I can't remember which one it is. Retaking the fourth base now is Shuttle. Too close in supply to be comfortable again. This has to be a Piano win from here. It just does. Too many Nexuses have been destroyed. The income has been disrupted way too much for the Protoss for him to win this thing. That said, the man is Shuttle. He is a legend in his own right. So his ability to win from this position is not to be questioned. Canned ham is Canadian. There we go. See? So many of you guys are Canadian. So many. Canada is by far, I think, the second most... The country with the second most Falcon Paladin viewers is Canada. Then it goes Germany, I believe. I don't see a lot of Germans in chat, except for Phil, Lord of the Loaf. He stops by every once in a while to say what's up. Okay, so top left, fine, dead. This one coming back. But yeah, somebody said it earlier. Protoss is being very passive. Shuttle's just letting bases die, rebuilding them, expanding to different places, letting those bases die. Hasn't made a really concerted push on the Terran at all. There was that one storm drop that was pretty good up here, but it's 49 to 37 workers in favor of the Terran here, so that's not that big of a deal. Calvin Fu, how'd you like Squid Game Season 2? I have not watched it. I don't really intend to. I don't feel like the story needed a sequel. I thought season 1 was good, but I didn't know that I needed more, I guess. Small group trying to push on this 12 o'clock. Piano splits off the requisite number of siege tanks, shuts that down. Actually brings everybody home to defend this attack, which is probably an overcommitment, I would say personally. Way too many tanks responding to this for it to really make a lot of sense. Sean says this game's been over for a while because Shuttle's been too passive. And I say hallucinated shuttles, man. Let's go. Let's get a 40 SCV kill with a storm drop. Piano's probably crazy oversaturated his bases. Oh, he's going for it. Okay. Never mind. That accomplished, I want to say, absolutely nothing. Nothing was accomplished with that drop. The hallucinations were a complete waste of time. The entire army was sitting on this. He should have turned around, is what he should have done. The man does have a +2 attack, and a +3 is getting fired up now. Oh, EMP! No, double EMP! Every single High Templar got knocked down to 0, and we're going to Archon them, because what else do we do with these guys when they have 0 energy? Wait for them? Wait for them to get back up to 75 energy? I don't think so. Hey, how's it going? Wow. Wajonic Jedi Jackus. How's it going? Welcome to the StarCraft today. Happy 2025. Lucky Noob says the fact that the natural is still alive is triggering. Yeah, I don't think you're going to have to be triggered much longer. This is 100 siege tanks. D-Matrix on these things. Zealot bombs are not part of the recipe right now for Shuttle for some reason. He also doesn't have any Reavers at this stage of the game. They appear to have all died. A High Templar storm drop shenaniganry. Archons are not going to be very good here either. Yeah, that attack, that EMP attack on those High Templar really made defending this base extremely difficult. Rune Bishop's like, heck yeah, all the tanks in the world, let's go. Shuttle desperately trying to expand down this way, trying to storm these tanks. D-Matrix makes them a little bit better. Dodging storms makes them stay alive a little bit longer too. One of my favorite things is an unsieged siege tank running and like juking and trying to get away from a Psy Storm. They're not the most nimble units, but they can move. They can move if they need to. All right, siege tanks getting closer, getting closer. Nice Zealot bomb. Kills one of the tanks, but we need better trades than that, sir. Both players are maxed out. Upgrades are better for our Terran at 2-3 now at 26 minutes. None of these tanks are in range of this Nexus. And Shuttle has that one down to the south, which I don't think Terran knows that it's there down here at the 5 o'clock. Or I believe he'd send something to try to take it down by now. All right, these two tanks. Oh, already. Actually, there were already some in range. Shuttle goes for it, sends the Zealots in first. Archon in to absorb a lot of damage there. Gets rid of the tanks, does save the Nexus. 81 hit points on that one. Temporarily saves it, gets rid of every tank on the high ground here. Can he get the ones on the low ground too? I don't know. But, oh, guess who figured out there is a base down here after all, actually. Dude, Shuttle is holding on to these Nexuses with baling wire and chewing gum right now. But he's doing what he needs to do. He's wiping tanks out. He's keeping Nexuses alive. Now this one, there's no vision up here because the science vessel's not providing vision. Scan. Still not close enough to hit the Nexus. Never mind. I did not think it was a vision thing. Disco! Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Calvin Fu says, Squid Game 2 is about the player trying to retaliate the victim of Squid Game 1. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I might give it a try. Who knows? Okay, so now you're definitely in range of this Nexus, and these probes have to stop mining. Okay, so is this base dying? The end of time here for our guy Shuttle. Looking at it, staring at it. Kaboom! Got it. Man, if Shuttle's going to end the game with 2 Nexuses you can knock over by throwing a rock at them, gonna be annoying. But at least from a Terran perspective, it seems like Piano has this thing. 170 to 145 supply. This base is kaput. These probes are providing no value. It's 1 base mining versus a 1, 2, 3 base mining Terran, as the top left has been taken by Piano. So economically, this game is over. Why is it so hard for Protoss to win, says Cantam. Well, should we watch a Sn0W TVP? Let's watch a Sn0W TVP next. Tries to come up a ramp into a fairly entrenched Terran position. Not like the most tanks I've ever seen, but still, good spread, good split. This feels like the final attack of a futile effort to win the game from a behind position. And once it's over, I'm pretty sure Shuttle's going to tap out. It's one of those games where an attack on the other side of the map is what results in the GG. I don't know. He's getting deeper than I thought he was going to get. He actually might be able to get some attack. Nope. Okay, everyone's dead. And there it is. That is the GG, and Piano takes down the more accomplished Protoss player Shuttle. Not a bad win for him at all. Again, I'd love to see him do better in the upcoming SSL2 than he has in the past in ASLs and SSLs. But, you know, he's got what it takes. I think, again, Shuttle was really passive, kind of gave him some openings to just get up a ginormous upgraded mech army, get in trench spots that were really hard to break. And then Shuttle wasn't able to handle it. He defended his own bases pretty well. Those 2 Nexuses are still alive, by the way, even with the game being over. 190 to 199,000 points, and out production by the Terran by 2-1. Kill death ratio is not nearly enough to make up for that. Structures 23 raised by the Terran, only 3 by the Protoss. Never came close to killing an entire base there, and this outspend is abysmal in a PvT. So, we're not doing that. Not anyway, not anyhow. All right. Cantam says the $25 winner prize, the 3v1 at the end, ruined it. Ah, yes, sometimes. Sometimes weird stuff happens in these free-for-alls, huh? All right, let's grab this replay, toss it out. Let's find a Sn0W replay for you guys, right? Everyone who's like, man, Protoss cannot win. I'll have you know, I posted a game recently where all the comments are, boy howdy, Terran sure can't beat Protoss. So I don't know where people are getting all these ideas from that specific matchups are impossible to win. But it does feel very discouraging in certain circumstances, huh? Sometimes it does feel like your guys can't win. So sure, this works for me. We got a twofer here, Snow versus sSak. Let's go Neo-Dark Origin, see how this goes. Let's see how Snow tries to handle it. sSak. Snow and sSak begin prediction. Neo-Dark Origin, 2-player map, top left. It is our blue Terran player. It's sSak. In the bottom right, it is Snow. All right, so these guys are doing what they're going to do. I wonder if this is getting me copyright struck. But tell you what, let's watch the video that our voice actor for G-Man posted yesterday. while these guys macro up, because nothing's going to happen here in the next minute. Sound off. Hee 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 hee. The silence.
Another year already. Good to see and hear from so many of you. May the next quarter century deliver as many unexpected surprises as did the millenniums first. And again, time is fluid, like music. See you in the new year.
Okay, that's it. That's the thing. And then the responses are like, what? Don't do this again. Half-Life 1, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 3, Zuck, lol. Anywho, that's it. So again, this guy does not post anything unless it specifically has to do with an upcoming Half-Life related title. So we'll see. I'm a reaction streamer now. Definitely the case. Gas steal for the Protoss here. Big fan, getting a gateway up. Probe doing the harassy shenanigans here on Neodark. Sylphid 2-player maps can generally be a little bit more aggressive than 4-player maps. Just because you got to win early, right? There aren't as many places to expand. You can't as easily take it to a big, long, crazy macro game when you don't have most of the map hanging out. Alrighty then. What's up? Pylon, great. No early gas here. Indicates we might try to sneak out an earlier expand. Because the gas steal, right? It allows you to get an earlier expand up. Because factory is so delayed with this. I like it. I like what Snow's doing. You guys, do what Snow does. You're having trouble with PVT? Oh, the NG Bay blocks in revenge. Sack. Good response. Gets the NG Bay shut down. This is a Snow game. This is Snow versus SSak, Dark Soldier. Yeah, Wyhaus. GTA 6, a hugely anticipated title, too. Whenever that's going to come out. I really wouldn't expect it before 2026, though. If it came out in 2025, I'd be surprised. So both players having to use probes and SCVs to attack the thing that's being built in their base by the enemy. Nexus does go down as the gas warps in from Snow here, and this simulator is still done. So look at him defending, too. This is the wrong move by sSak. Why? What are you I guess the Zealot. I don't think you need a bunker to handle a single Zealot, man. sSak maybe doesn't have as much faith in his ability to defend. I guess they are Snow Zealots, which makes them about 20% better than regular Zealots, so he's just respecting the barcode here. Somehow he knows that it's Snow. Chaos. Chaos indeed. Okay, Cybercore's up. Dragoon production should be coming in here soon. Singularity charge once there's enough gas for that, but pretty fast robo here too. I mean, it's gotta be Reavers, right? You don't need this fast of a robo against a Terran where you stole their gas. This man's factory is not even started yet. We don't need a robo this early. We don't need for an observatory anyway, right? Ah, he's building it here. Okay, so it's definitely Reavers. It's a proxy Reaver shenaniganry up here. And yeah, as Sean just said, Protoss has to be creative and make chaos to win, and that's exactly what the positioning of this robo is all about. That's why Snow is so fun, right? He does weird stuff. He plays it straight too sometimes, but he will toss stuff at you and make you go, what are you doing, Snow? What are these shenanigans? Ah, yes, we're not over here yet. There we go. We're back. Thank you for calling that out, Dolaville. Checking to make sure this isn't being mined through or attacked, and then he decides, nah, it's fine. Nobody will ever come through this back way ever again. Let's move that Marine. Snow's not even looking at his. This back door that it can come into play in these games for sure. Neither player really seems all that worried about it. Yep, there we go. Support bay coming in. He's building that one back home. Where it, you know, could be scanned if there was an academy happening. But yeah, this is going to be pretty fast Reaver off of a 1-gate expand opening from Snow. What a monster. Reaver takes a while to build because it is such a powerful, powerful unit. Thinking about taking a third base here. Pylon for safety. Cannon if necessary. Expansion, yes. And second base happily rolling for our guy sSak. So upgrades. Spider mines, cool. Means an observatory needs to be happening here for the Protoss sooner rather than later. Is this our Reaver guy? Not yet. Trying to get there. And great success. All right, so Reaver up 636. Observatory on the way. Right, not skipping out on the defensive stuff. Oh, the Vulture catches it. He sees the shuttle coming. We have turrets. Yes, we got turrets. We got one turret in the main base, no turrets in the natural base. Actually, unloading back here would be pretty effective. Reaver taking out those Marines. Reaver trading out sSk0W on that siege tank. It gets caught up on a missile turret. The pathing is being problematic for both sides here. sSk0W gets the tank from downtown Bobby Brown. Missile turret getting sniped as well. This is what our guy Snow loves to do. Show up with a Reaver, do things with it that no one else can do. Use them offensively, use them defensively, use them to slow the movement of a Terran force. Use them to kill. Only one SCV died there, insanely. Trying to build like a bunker? What was that? Really, sSak, you're going to try to build a bunker here? But yeah, this is it. You need to make the Terran player's life hard if you're going to feed a Terran player as Protoss. Siege mode isn't even done yet from sSak. Part of that is the gas steal. But yeah, look at this Reaver. Just absolutely on fire. Pick it up. Pick it up. Oh, picks it up. Gets another final hit off before it has to get picked up. Took too many hits there from the siege tanks. Again, unsieged siege tanks, and siege mode is done now, so it was time to get out anyway. But, dude, 38 workers to 40 for the Protoss. He's expanding behind this. This is what we're talking about here from Snow. Get up in the Terran's face, slow them down, kill their economy. Make them think about something other than making 15 siege tanks and 25 vultures and moving out and killing you. Yeah? Albran Abe in the house. What's up? Oh, Scavenging Monkey's here too. How you guys doing? That's right. Year of the Reaver. We might get a Protoss win in SSL 2. Maybe. I mean, SSL 1 made it look like Sulky was way ahead of everybody in the world when it comes to StarCraft, but I'm sure Snow's been working very, very hard. He's been watching his matches with Sulky, learning from his mistakes, and he'll be ready to go in SSL 2. Calvin Fu had another McDonald's Prosperity Burger. All right. We looked at that on stream, actually, a couple days ago. It's kind of a long, kind of like a beefsteak kind of a sandwich. It's like a McRib visually, although it's more of a hamburger patty that's shaped like a McRib, if that makes any sense. Anywho, it's in Malaysia. Don't have it anywhere else. Not in Canada, not in the U.S. Citadel of Adun getting fired up. Checking this back way again. Wants to make sure this isn't getting attacked. Oh, boy. And Reaver Chan. What's up, Reaver? How many kills do you have? Let's guess. I'm going to say 8. Wait. This is not the same one. It was the other Reaver. The one that had the... Oh, the one that was injured. Oh, did it die? Did he go back in there and lose it? He probably went back in there and lost it. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. I want my baby back, baby back. That's right, RJB, exactly. $9 for a can of Coke Zero, Wyhas. Did you tell them they can stick that can of Coke Zero where the sun doesn't shine? Did you tell them that? Yeah, I think first Reaver died. Tragically. Yeah, Rune Bishop, there are definitely some mods out there for StarCraft. Cosmo Anarchy is a really big one that Dead Infested is a big fan of. Might want to look into that. Do I have a command for Cosmo Anarchy? I think I have a command for Cosmo, maybe? Reaver hits a siege tank. Reaver taking tank shots, though. Nice dodge. Another Scarab gets in there. Boom! Big hits on those SCVs. 62 to 38 workers is not where you want to be. For sSak. Not happy about that at all. Cosmo. Cosmo? I thought I had a command for Cosmo Anarchy. Do not remember what it was. Is it CM dead? Is that it? God, now I want to look it up. Yeah, it's CM. Alright, Rune Bishop got there. Anyway, yeah, it's a CM command. It totally should work. I don't know why it's not working. Nightbot is drunk. Happy New Year, Wander. Happy New Year. Counterattack of Dragoons to make sure this third base isn't happening. It's not. Fourth base is already done. Maybe an overextend here from Sn0W. It's a two-basing Terran. You got a fourth base. I know you're ahead, but you can kind of overplay your hand a bit here. But it's Sn0W. What are we worried about here? He's got Reaver Tech already. sSak's like, aha, proxy robo, I see. Maybe he already knew about that. Oh, I wonder if it's only out on Twitch. Oh, it might not be on YouTube. Hold on a second. We'll get it on YouTube, Dead Infested. After this game, we'll do it. Meanwhile, we still got a Reaver back here. Oh, dead, though. Never mind. Just kidding. No Reaver. Ooh, try to get an unload. I don't think he actually did. Counterattack up the left side. Here is Sn0W. Siege tanks are burning down his fourth base, so he says, all right, we come up this way. We sneak in here. We kill the natural base. We win. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't make it easy to swap between different accounts you're logged in at this point, unfortunately. But we got 0-0 Zealots charging into +1 mech here. That's a lot of Protoss. 143 to 105 supply. Worker count heftier. Sn0W says, I just have enough. You don't have nearly enough tanks to deal with this. Tanks are here. They're just out of position to deal with this counterattack. And this is what Tastosis was talking about, where counterattacks are so powerful, and that's it. sSak taps out. His natural base cannot be defended. He cannot handle it. And Sn0W gets the win. But again, it started with a gas steal. It went into Reaver shenaniganery here with a proxy robo, right? He came back with Reavers. He expanded a whole bunch. This is how you win Protoss versus Terran, is you don't really let the Terran get up to the giant death ball, and you shut it down. So, that's how Sn0W plays. That is a Protoss win against a Terran. That is what Sn0W does. End of the day, an outspend was also pretty massive, and that helps too. So Sn0W gets the win. Channel points go. Too much Sn0W for sSak. Exactly. Let's get into the next lobby here. Really quickly, though. How do I swap between my Miis here? I guess I have to just log out of Twitch and log back in with YouTube, which is annoying. And then it's like, you signed into Nightbot with your YouTube account. Yeah, I know. I've done this 100 times before. Okay. So that should work on YouTube now. Maybe. Theoretically. There it is. Okay, good. We got it. Let's hop into game number 2 here between sSak and Sn0W. What's up, BMO? Happy New Year to you, too. Okay, let's... Sure, white and blue. Top side, it's sSak, and bottom right, it is Sn0W. Game numero dos. Prediction is up. My prediction... Hey, Zulu. First prediction won 106 Falcon ships. Nice job, Zulu. Congratulations. Got that gambling bug. Yeah, Richard Button, floating Dorito. So Twitch emojis float onto the stream thanks to the Streamlabs interface thing that I've got here. Emoji wall, I believe is what they call it. So there it be. You get Doritos on screen. You get Nukes on screen. You get tanks on screen. Whatever is out there. Garfield. There's one. Not animated like he is on Twitch, but he is animated in the chat. On the on-screen chat, it did make it. All right, sSak, how do you come back from that embarrassing loss? Embarrassing getting crushed. Dealio by Snow here. How's it going, Lucas?
Evolution complete.
Hey, Casual Competes. Thank you for following. The Overmind says, welcome to the StarCraft. And by that, he means evolution complete. Probe on the scout out. Will he find where the Terran player is? Ooh, candy cane milkshake. They already have the peanut butter banana milkshake that I love so much at Five Guys. But man, a candy cane milkshake sounds pretty good. They're kind of late for it, though. You say it's now available. It should have been available during the Christmas time. It's 2025 now, chumps. Christmas is over. $50 followers to go. Reach our 3,200 follower goal. Looking good so far. Zappity zap. Worker fights 2025. I'm actually acclimating to 2025 a little better than I thought I would. Got him! Haha! Probe wins. See? Snow shows up, kills SCVs with his probe, really demoralizes the Terran player in the first 2 minutes of the game. Doesn't let the Terran sit back in macro. Comes over, causes some chaos, kills an SCV, ruins everything, makes this SCV get so mad he's out chasing the Protoss. He's like, okay, hang on, where do we think Snow is? Down south? Oh, fair enough, Wander. I was just going to say, if you're going to have a candy cane holiday-themed milkshake, you probably should do it during the holiday season. I could be crazy. But that's how I see it. Alright, so our guy is going, ooh, racks expand. No factory. We got a bunker up here because our guy did not expand early down here. No, sir. Cybernetic score is here. Singularity charge gets fired up now. After expansion. Oh, okay. So expand, then singularity charge, but comme si, comme ça. Like, nothing too crazy there. Snow's changing up a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. What do you mean, no Coke Zero, Richard Button? There's always Coke Zero. There's Coke Zero in this mug I'm drinking from right now. Factory getting fired up here at 3:30. Bunker to deal with the incoming Dragoons, which are going to be annoying. Everything is pretty A-OK. Pylon place down here. Probably watching for drops, right? That's usually what pylon placements out along the edges of the map are all about. Just trying to make sure that we see a drop ship before it ends up in your main base, for example. Hey, Christian. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Glad to see you here in 2025. And yeah, channel's growing every day. Thanks, everyone, for helping make that a reality. Robotics facility warping in here from Snow. Does he make more Reaver shenanigans? Probably. SCV says, well, at least it's not on the middle of the map this time. SCV gonna die, but he did what he needed to do. I got addicted to gambling on Twitch. Help, what do I do? Look, man, if you're gambling real money, that's where things get tricky. But if you're just gambling channel points that you can't use for anything real, I don't think it's a big deal. Starport coming in. Maybe they make a quick Wraith to deal with the shuttles that are surely coming based on that robotics bay timing. He knows. Go Spider Mines. Go, go, Gadget. Ooh, Vulture Speed. What do you consider perfect, Richard? That's an interesting goal to have. Here we go. Time to fire on this bunker with impunity. Hey, Popman. What's up, Popman Xbox? Happy 2025. No gambling this year for Popman Xbox. All right. These are some good goals. I went to the gym this morning. I was expecting it to be packed, but it really wasn't. I was able to find a treadmill no problem, so the January 1st rush appears not to have hit yet. Maybe people are like, I'll start it next week. And that's when it's going to be packed. Looks like, there you go. Third base coming up the right side here. This observatory, no sign of reavers yet for our guy Snow. All right, Richard, got it. Good luck with your goal, sir. I support you in that goal too, Gannon. Sounds like a very reasonable one to make for 2025. Yeah, I think at this rate I'm planning on streaming 300 days in 2025, which makes sense if I'm doing 6 streams a week. And that's like 50 days I'm not streaming, and it's 365 days a year. So yeah, 300 streams in 2025 seems like a reasonable goal based on what I've been doing the last few months, huh? Little 2 Vulture drop here inside the main base of Snow. Oh, look at that block by that Dragoon. Oh. Then these Dragoons are like, get out of here. Stop murdering our helpless probes. She just completely shuts that down. It was fine. It was a fine attempt, but Snow was ready for it. Snow shut it down easily. Maybe lost 2 or 3 probes there, but also both Vultures died. And this dropship's in trouble. So, not a great opening here from sSak. Not the best at all. Additional factories getting fired up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 fac on 2 base for now. Could sneak a 3rd base over here on Apocalypse. We'll see what he wants to do. 312 days out of 365, says Whitehouse, doing the math for us. Yeah, I get break days. And look, it's a 4-hour stream. It's not like it's an 8-hour stream every day, right? I have some times for myself. Of course, then also there's making emojis and putting up social media posts and actually casting for the channel for the standalone VODs, and it's a lot in each day, but you know, if I start feeling like I'm getting burned out, we'll cut it down on it a little bit. Arbiter play. All right, 3-base Arbiter stuff here from Snow in Game 2. Let's go. Let's get that rolling. This has to be a Templar Archives. I mean, an Arbiter Tribunal. We already have a Templar Archives. There it is. Arbiter Tribunal for the win. He did the monster math. He did the math. It was a graveyard smash. He did the math. Hey, look, at 3rd base. It caught on and they flashed. They did the math. It was the monster mash. Ahoo. Bop, 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 bahoo. I haven't heard the monster mash in a while. It's really only a Halloween song, right? Don't really hear it any other time. Unless Falcon sings it on stream, in which case you hear it at other times. This guy makes it into the main base with 10 hit points and a mission. He's got to get a kill. 1 kill before he dies. And... come on. 1 kill before he died. Good job, man. He's hiding behind the text. Oh, okay. Wow. He fulfilled his life goal. He can now die happy and go to Valhalla. Yeah, a new sponsor would be good too, Wander. Man, you get so many scam sponsorship offers when you run a YouTube channel. Holy cow. They don't even try. A lot of the time, they don't even try. They're like, we are obviously not legit, but let us send you an email anyway. Because you know why that is. We've talked about this, right? You send scam emails with obvious errors in them because the people who are smart enough to see the obvious errors are not people you want to try to scam anyway because they're too smart. You need the dumb people who don't see the errors in the email that respond to you and go, hey, can we work together? They're dumb. And the scam has a higher chance of working. I remember learning about that like 10 years ago, and I was like, oh man, that's like the smartest psychological aspect of scamming that I've ever heard. That's incredible. Very cool. And evil, mind you, but still very cool. 4th base coming up down the left side, already done here from Snow. He's working on stasis. He's working on a robotic support bay as well as Arbiter tech. There you go. Get those vacuum cleaners warping in. So pretty passive. I mean, there was that one little attack where he killed the probe with an SCV, but other than that, the Dragoon pressure at the front was it for 2 minutes. And other than that, he's just been expanding. He's been teching up like crazy. I don't know that I've seen Arbiters and Reavers used in a PvT in a while. It's definitely strange. Jeff Castellucci has a fun version of Monster Mash. That's, I mean, a really classical, talented singer doing it. That sound fun, RJB. You think Terran units go to Valhalla? Yeah, absolutely. Valhalla isn't like it's a Terran thing, not an alien thing. I guess maybe you have to be of Swedish descent to do it, but I don't know. I bet some of these dudes are of Swedish descent. I mean, it's 500 years in the future, but maybe Swedish blood still exists. Or maybe we've all just intermarried and intermingled to the point that we're all just the same by that point. I don't know. Of course, based on the fact that all the portraits are the same for the Terran, I guess that's probably the truth of it. Vultures making a run. Getting out of here. So they see the Arbiter tech. Vultures get a probe snipe. Nicely done, guys. And then they die. So look, 3 basing Terran, pretty scary stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 FAC on 3 bases. Upgrades coming apace. He's got the +1 already. He's working on a +2 attack and a +1 armor for his Mechie Mech. He's got more drop ships happening here. It's a pretty good map for drops. Unfortunately, I don't know if we can get these across the map without Snow spotting them, you know? Like, for example, these pylons are going to spot this drop immediately. Terrans are clones. No, they're convicts, remember? They're convicts that they hand guns to and say, go kill the aliens and the enemies. Not sure what that was exactly. It was a shuttle, sure, but it died. I don't think it got any damage done. Recall's on the way. All right, recall's coming in. EMP is coming in before. So he's going to fake a recall, I think. Like, force the army to come respond to this. And he's like, ha-ha! I don't even have recall researched, you dummy. I pulled your army out of position. Except there's a whole bunch back here still. So this looks pretty impregnable. I am not sure that Snow can get through this, especially with the supply depot wall off. That's incredibly annoying. +1 siege tanks continue to be +1-y. Snow maybe going to expand again. Down this way. What's up, War Metal from Chile? Beautiful country, Chile. The longest and skinniest country in the world. Very tall. Yeah, most of the money's coming in here on Snow. We'll see how he does it. Cannons coming. See, Zealots coming down to deal with this because they spotted it. This Dragoon was a spotter for this drop. So annoying. Hey, Enchanted Fire. No, this is Apocalypse. I mean, it's a relatively new map, but it's definitely not new in 2024 or 2025. All right, so we unload the tanks here. Say, like we're mad at you, Dragoon, for ruining our entire plan, as you should be. Goliath's added in 4 at a time. Science Vessel here, too. Just kind of the fact that SSak was able to get up to 3 bases without ever really being bothered hardly all that much at all. How does Snow handle this, right? At this point, you're going to need to get some stasises, obviously. Some Zealot bombs. Some recalls on the outer lying bases would be good, but for now, it's really in Protoss's court here. He gets 1 storm off on a clump of 2 tanks. Can't really follow it up at all, unfortunately. The Vulture's doing a good job keeping the Protoss back. Zealots eating those spider mines as they are basically told to do. And warping in another base. He's like, look, man, if he's just going to sit back on 3 bases, I can't break him. I'd better have 1,000 bases out with 70 to 80 workers. I'd better have enough economy to overcome this. Because this is a big, scary Terran position that sSak is in right now. Guy's got a 4th base. How does Sn0W get out of this one? That's the question we need to be asking ourselves. We going? Ugh. Up a ramp, though. Don't go up a ramp. Good, beautiful storms. I mean, those are some really good, all-encompassing, blanketing storms, but also, that's not happening. And I think at this point, we expand over here. Expand here, maybe? Except you gotta worry about tanks sitting in the main base and firing over into whatever's in this base, too. Crazy annoying. So, yes. Terran's moving out. It's being incredibly slow, though, right? Sn0w's in here, forcing a siege up every couple of feet. But sSak can be patient, too, right? How's it going, Dishlango? How happy, what day is it today? The 1st of January, we know that. Also Wednesday, also 2025. We got Sn0w here. We got sSak here. We got another base warping in from Sn0w. Unless he wants this one, I think that's it. That is all he has available to him with 66 probes. Upgrades are at 2-1. Mechs at 2-2 with a +3-3 on the way for sSak. Got Goliath to do with Arbiters. Most of them probably back home. I don't see many Arbiters or many. Oh, here they are. Goliath's here. Yeah, Goliath anti-Arbiter army is present. Sn0w just kind of not presenting a unified front to attack, right? Little small groups, hit and run, get tanks as they unsiege and push in. The calm before the storm here as sSak slowly. Hey, he made a lot of distance, but again, this is why. Your tanks come out, they get killed, siege up, get out of here. So these high ground spots, oh, especially with all these gateways down here, you don't want the tanks sitting on these high ground positions. So Sn0w's going to go for it. Sn0w says, okay, can't let this happen. Full send. The storm up. Zealots charging in the first. Where are the vultures? Not in a position to deal with that at all. Nice D-Matrix on the siege tank. Doesn't really save it for too long, though. And it's just too many tanks back there. You can get this dude off of this plateau, but nowhere else. That's a good snipe on the science vessel, though. Big fan of that. So, yes, you can't come here. Oh, but stop engaging. Great extra double storm. Tank count thinned out quite extensively, but he's like, you don't have anything left, do you? High Templar gets sniped out. Another High Templar ends up getting sniped out. Siege tanks, that 3-3 could not come anytime sooner. These gateways trying to be the saviors of their own selves right now, making units to defend themselves from the siege tanks. Reinforcing tanks are pouring in here, but I don't know about this. Are we just, is that it? Is this over? Is it Jover? Like it is for Trudeau. The tanks are on the high ground. The vultures are protecting them. The gateways are taking direct shots from these siege tanks. A stasis. The recalls in. I don't know about that recall. What is that? Really? You just recalled Dragoons in front of a bunch of siege tanks? That was the weirdest recall I've ever seen from Sn0w. Maybe he misclicked. Maybe his finger slipped and he recalled here and he meant to recall somewhere else. Because recalling on the low ground, where there's a bunch of siege tanks on the high ground, seems like a pretty bad place to be. Sn0w, don't fumble this, man. One gateway's down. I'm really surprised there's not more than that. Okay, extra storm finishes that guy off. We've got a +3, +2 upgrade set up on the Protoss. That 3-3 finishing. There it is. +3 armor, +3 attack is now done from sSak. These gateways dying is a problem. There's a bit of a recall down here, though, on the 4th base of SSak, forcing a full liftoff. And there's a second command center here for reasons I don't know. There's another command center floating around, too. What the heck? Man's building a lot of command centers. This is getting chaotic all of a sudden here. 6 o'clock base in a lot of trouble. Arbiter providing cloak, at least for a minute. It just bailed on that Dragoon. Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, he's just sending... Like, this base doesn't exist? I don't know. Vultures busting down into this 5 o'clock base of Snows, killing a bunch of his probes there. This base is gonna die. This base looks like it's also going to die. SSak. You killed 1 base of SSak's, but he killed 2 bases of yours. The math is not quite mathing here, but Snow might still have enough with these bottom corner bases mining to do it. However, he has to hold on to those too. Stasis, good. 3 of the tanks do catch a stasis here. Shuttle comes in. Where are the vultures? Get to the front, you lazy maggots. Get up there. Nope, they didn't need to. Apparently not. They're still alive. This command center floating down this way is absolutely confusing and befuddling. I don't know what SSak's doing. Good double storm on those tanks, though. 3 tanks get wiped out by a couple Psy Storms. That is cost efficiency. This command center dies. I got nothing for you. I don't know why it's down here. I don't know why he would assume he could expand in this location. Like, he knows. He knows that Snow's been all over this place, even if he hasn't scanned it. These guys come out of stasis about now. And this 7 o'clock base in a lot of trouble for Snow. 200 to 170 supply. This base does get saved, actually. A couple Dragoons came down and did that, so never mind. It's only 1 base killed. This one might actually go down, though. So this will be a 2 base to 1 base quite scenario. Snow does decide to finally take this 1 o'clocker. We'll see if he can hold on to it, because, again, it's a bit of a precarious position. Nexus is going to die. Yes. All right. So now he moves down to take down this 5 o'clocker once and for all. All right. So SSak losing a lot of tanks. The left side base is not getting reestablished. The science facility getting killed would be a major problem. SSak has money. Snow has money. Snow has more money, but he needs more money to handle this mech, which is so horrendous.
Love the channel, man. I think you would have a market for pop culture-ish reaction videos.
Yeah, I could certainly do that. Thanks for the 20 bucks, Josh. Happy New Year, man. I might give it a shot. I might just go for... Like, I do watch a couple channels that are really just pop reaction culture videos. Like, they react to TV shows and movies and stuff, and I could probably do it. Just have to use a little bit more time than I have, maybe. Oh, and SSak taps out. Yeah, I guess he was out of cash. His 4th base died. He couldn't reestablish it. He did wipe out 3 straight bases from Snow, but Snow has this, and Snow still has this, and Snow still has a bank, and SSak just could not do it. So this was very much a game wherein you expand a million times, and then the Terran player kills a lot of them, but not all of them. And then you kill the 4th base of the Terran, have him starve out, and then you win the game that way. It's another way to do it. Snow showed us how. Never really got a recall off, did he? What's up, Gallons? Gallons doing Costco, guys. Yeah, again, a meme that I was somehow mercifully spared from in 2024. Very happy about that. All right, so the outproduction here by SSak, but he didn't quite kill enough to make up for it, and resources are the bigger chunk of the equation here. 10,000 on that one. So, GG. Snow gets it. Protoss fans are now sated. They were calling for blood in the chat earlier, but now they're chill. Right? We don't see any complaints about balance in the chat anymore after watching Snow do what he does, and that's the secret of StarCraft, guys. There's always somebody that can make you feel better about balance when you watch them. And that person is Snow for Protoss. What else do we have in this folder from the RJB of rjbtv.com? Actually, it's not that up. It's not a website at all, is it? No, it isn't. We just keep doing PvT. Do we want to try to go for something else here? What is Bisu versus Flash shenaniganry? Best of 3. There are 4 replays in here. Why did I label this best of 3? That's ridiculous. Protoss apes have been neutralized. That's right, RJB. Thanks to help from viewers like you. We just want to keep the snow train going. Snow on Soxry sounds like a lot of fun. Again, snow's better. Snow, ooh, snow versus action? Sure, that sounds great. This sounds like an even match. So snow versus action here. The Macro Zerg is in the house. Here on Neo Sylphid. Top side, it is our yellow, yellow Protoss player. It's Snow. Bottom right, it is Action, the Macro Zerg, playing a Magenta Zerg today. RJB is in fact a website. Noted. Lucky Noob using the old Eternal High Templar Archon dance emoji. It's a good one. It kind of looks like it's one of those rave emojis, right? Where the lighting's all RGB and stuff. I didn't even do that on purpose. It's just kind of happening naturally, which is very interesting. Gate opening. Both players going to scout the right direction the first time, which is always very, very exciting. Overlord comes in. Probe comes down. Hatch comes up. Probe sees it. Sees the hatch first-orama. Wow. Falcon Paladin has mystical, magical powers. He is manifesting RJB as a website just through his words. Spawning pool getting tossed up. Zealot on the way. Says, aha. Hatch first means my Zealot can get a lot of work done. Third base coming in from our guy, Macro Zerg himself. No real surprise there. But now there's Lings out. Zealot can't kill a coal hatchery by himself, generally. Rave is just in the Protoss blood, naturally. I like this little hidey hole position for the Zealot. Really, really annoying to dig him out of there with Lings. So, that said, Action's going to have to do it, right? Because guess who's coming in? 2 more Zealots are on the way, and another Zealot with the expansion warping in now. So a lot of Zealot pressure here. A Sunken would be nice, but heaven forbid we build a single Sunken today in the year 2022. Zealots running for their lives. Yeah, man, the year 2000 was 25 years ago now. That's a whole quarter of a century. I graduated from high school in the year 2000, folks. So far, Action has dealt with these Zealots pretty admirably. He hasn't lost a hatchery yet. He hasn't really lost any drones. The Zealot stuff is really annoying. But I don't think any of these Zealots are going to die with anything more than a... Oh, okay, this guy does have 4 kills and gets a drone before he gets taken out. This guy packed down here is going to get at least 3. He gets 4. He gets 5. He gets 6 kills. Ho, 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 ho. I was going to say, I don't think these Zealots paid for themselves, but those last 2 guys definitely did. How's it going, Woogie Boog? Whew. The world ending in the year 2000, Borisu. Yeah. Right? Everybody was worried about that. Y2K was a big concern for everyone. How's it going, Drew? Arizona State tied it up. Pop, man. They were looking bad in the first half. Go Arizona State. Zealots poking out. They don't want to get run by, though. There are cannons to help with that if that happens, but Spire up. +1 Corsair shenanigans happening here from Snow. Okay, great snipe. Beautiful snipe. Corsairs hunting overlords. They have any kills yet? They killed a Scourge. That counts for something. Hydra count is pretty big. Macro hatch for the macro Zerg. So far, it is going to be Hydra attack with a little bit of Scourge to try to help with the Corsairs. Yeah, just like a little bit of Scourge play. Not going super heavy with it. Not trying to wipe out the entire group. Just kind of keep them at bay. Keep them away from the Overlords as they possibly can. These drones need to go to work. I see you guys hiding under this Overlord. You got to get out of there. 4th base coming in at 9 minutes. 2 from action. BYU lost. What are you talking about, Yhas? BYU beat Arizona State in basketball the other night, and they beat Colorado on Saturday in football. Which loss are you referring to? To which loss are you referring is the more accurate English way to put it. All right, 4th base under attack. Zealots say we can kill this one. We have +1 attack now. Storm's on the way. Lurker aspect coming in here too. Oh, nice, Drew. What games are you looking at getting? Forced to cancel on it anyway. That's a win for Snow. Yeah, Drew. Oh, we are making mutas. Don't like this. You know I don't like this very much. Unless we use it to snipe the High Templar, which, hey, you know what? Definitely can do. Overlord down. Mutas can't do anything about it because there are 5 of them. I mean, look, they can kill Zealots. They're really good at it. Oof, almost got that drone, though. You were just guessing. Yhas is like, they probably lost. Sports teams lose all the time. No, they beat Colorado in the Alamo Bowl. Crushed them, too. Heisman winner Travis Hunter lost. #1 pick in the NFL draft, Shedeur Sanders, lost. That's right. Not enough talent to hang with BYU, not even close. Okay, so 4th base is delayed, but Snow doesn't have a 3rd base yet, so I don't think that really hurts action all that much. Let's see the timing on the Queen's Nest, guys. Is that the game we want to play in this ZVP? When is your Queen's Nest? Ooh, Splunky's fun. Hades is fun. Oh, Horizon Forbidden West. Nice. Okay, yeah, you're picking up some good games there, Drew. Excellent. Those should keep you entertained for quite a while. Okay, Scourged it up. These Scourge are not really getting a lot done, I don't think. These Corsairs have a bunch of kills each-ish. At least 2 kills on that one. 3rd base coming in on the right side. Long distance mining from this base because it's so delayed, but it's up now. $70 of games before tax for several games. Not bad whatsoever. How's it going, Joy Black Dragon? Happy New Year. Happy 2025 to you. A new job would keep you occupied for a while as well, but not as fun as playing Spelunky. No Queen's Nest. I don't like it. Look. Action. My guy. There are other Protoss players you can defeat just by making Hydras and Lurkers. I don't think Snow's on that list. I simply don't. Hey, Delane, you're watching your friend get a massage. That's a weird experience. Oop. Shuttle down. Tried to get in here and get stuff done. Didn't really happen all that well. All right, so if you're picking off shuttles, that's great. But the man is just making Hydras. Hydra, 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 Hydra. Lurkers are here too. Queen's Nest timing. Should we take a bet on when the Queen's Nest will show up? Dude, look at this. Look at these 2 Hydras trying to save that Overlord. Nope. Definitely not, boys. We are +1 Corsairs. We're going to kill all of your Overlords. There's some good games coming up, Yhas. Right now, ASU and Texas are tied. So, I mean, that's a fun game. We've got more stuff coming up later. In the next rounds, it's Notre Dame and Georgia play. That should be a killer game as well. Looking forward to that. Oregon and Ohio State play. That should be a lot of fun. A lot of good college football remaining. Thanks, playoff. You're the best. Ooh, just lost a couple Corsairs there. A little bit sloppy on the control there from Snow. All right, action. It's time. Time to put up or shut up. Hydro Lurker, your way to victory now or forever hold your peace. Because you don't have any mutas to pick off those High Templar. I don't know how this is going to work out for you. This counterattack is pretty brutal. There are no Sunkens at this 4th base at all. The Super Bowl is postponed. The Super Bowl is in, like, February. Why are we postponing it now? See, look, the Psy Storms are plentiful and many. Hydro Lurker does not do well when there are plentiful Psy Storms. You don't have any mutas to pick him off. He's just making more Hydras here. Yeah, no. Snow's not going to die to this. Snow's not dying to this. Snow's not a chump. That said, it is a lot of Hydralisks. +2 attack on the Hydras is kind of awesome in fairness, but it's a +2/+1 here from Snow, interestingly enough. But yeah, just sitting here in an arc. DT's in the mix trying to do something. Overlord comes in, ruins that. New High Templar join this party. Dude, action is kind of, sort of doing it here. Why, Haas, you crazy? All right, the Hydras are inside the natural base. Counterattack of Zealots causing some issues over here, though, but this is really problematic. Where are my Zealots? Where is my Psy Storm? There aren't that many Lurkers. They're not doing a lot. Nexus in trouble. Zealot does get wiped out. Is he actually doing this thing? He got pushed, but his 3rd base is alive. His natural base is not dead yet. He pulled the probes away. He's clearing out the Hydralisk. Oh, this base is in trouble, though. All right. So, dude, is action actually somehow, some way, kind of doing this? Probes are in trouble. 39 to 36 workers. This base died, actually. I didn't notice that at all. This base totally died. Probes on the retreat, not having a good time. Group of +2 Hydras doing everything they can. They're never getting an upgrade beyond this today. I really don't think that we are. Dude, so many Hydralisks. Oh, the Overlords joined the party. This Corsair's like, there's so many targets. Kill them all. But then the Hydras are like, how about you absolutely not kill all of them and we kill you instead? Oh, Corsairs. Bad control. Zealots trying to do what they can. There are not actually any Lurkers here, so that's a bit of an issue for these guys. DT could get down here and get something done. Go DT. Go Hero DT. Two-shot these Hydralisks. Come on. Come on. Get them. The Overlords did get chased away. This base is technically alive, though it is getting smashed in the face. More and more Hydras being produced. Hey, you're welcome, Candam. You're welcome for the stream. It is still ongoing. Holy smokes. This is the closest I've seen a Hydro Lurker play work in a PvZ in a while. Action is awesome. 75 energy, Storm, go. Gets a big Storm off. Pretty good dodging there. I don't know. I don't know if Action can do this, actually. He's not retaking that 4th base. He's going to be running out of steam here soon. Although this base being dead is a problem. This Hydralisk is killing every probe at the position. Snow can't get anyone over there to stop that, which is a problem. Okay. Once again, forcing it back. The Zealots do force Micro out of these High Templar. In the production tab, High Templar and Zealots. That's all we're making right now. Okay, sniping the obs with the Hydras. Another backup obs is here. Not that there are any Lurkers at all. Dude, this one Hydralisk is putting in work. 7 kills on that dude. Yeah, Allbrand Abe. That guy's doing all sorts of things. This base being alive for no reason is really keeping Snow in this thing. Also the fact that this base is dead, right? Dude, come on, Snow. Another storm. It's killed like 3 or 4 Hydras. That's another pretty good storm. Hydra count getting thinned out. Zealots trying to pick off the thinned out Hydras. It is so close to Snow breaking here, but at the same time, there's not a lot of Hydras. I don't know. Action is really committing to this whole thing. It's now 22 to 24 workers. Zerg player is up, but not by a lot. I cannot believe this is continuing. Cannot believe this is continuing right now. Why would we go into Dragoons? I guess the range is going to help. They do have the upgrades. The Hydras are like, wait, what? There's a base over here. Oh, no. He's like, how is he still making stuff? That's how he's still making stuff. Great. Storm dodge. And yeah, just target fire. The Dragoons are not putting in work. The High Templar are getting sniped. That High Templar gets a storm off to try to save his life, and then he gets target fire down and sniped, and that's the GG. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow. Wow. That was an aggressive last 5 minutes of that game. Action. He was committed, man. It was Hydras or nothing for him. Stop making lurkers eventually. Just pure Hydra. And gamble that Snow wouldn't be able to make enough High Templar or enough Zealots to clear this thing out. Not able to get into Reaver Tech either. Would have been nice, but just way too under pressure. Did that one Hydralisk actually kill this entire Nexus? There's no way that happened, right? There's no way that happened. So yeah, Hydro Lurker can work at 20 minutes if you kill your one of your opponent's bases. Okay, we're going to ×2 it. Does he just... He does. It takes him a while. He takes down an entire Nexus by himself. And then he's here at the end. He's dodging storms. Oh, he's alive at the end of the game, too. What a Chad. What a Chad Hydralisk that is. He kills an entire Nexus, a bunch of workers, and he survives to the end of the game. I mean, he's like this close to dying. This one Dragoon shot is going to end him. But the game ends first. Huh. Amazing. That Hydra's name is Nibbler, says Allbrand 8. Maybe it is. Maybe it be. So that was fantastic. What a butt-clenching heck of a PVZ there. Yeah, action outspent, but not by a munch. That's, I mean, that's some pretty cost-efficient Hydra stuff. Not bad, even in the slightest. So yeah, Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy 2025. Can you believe we're in 2025? Most of me can believe that we're in 2025. It's not freaking me out too bad right now. And I guess I'll just keep saying 2025 until it becomes second nature, which it usually does at the end. All right, what do we need here? A TVZ to finish us off? Beast and RoyaL? Sure. On Vermeer, Beast versus RoyaL. Sounds good, Yhaus. Good luck with that. Beast. And ASL champion, RoyaL. Bottom right, orange Zerg player. It is Beast. Bottom left, yellow Terran. It is RoyaL with cheese. Yeah, the stream seriously saved by the bell. All right, any proxies here for RoyaL? Nah, not really. He knows it's Beast. He knows it's him.
Complete.
Thank you so much for the follow. Tuna Slapper 19, not Tuna Slapper 18. It's really easy to get these things mixed up. Hatch first, popping up and popping off. Rack's coming up. No CC first today. Really worried about a pool firster here from our guy Beast. SCV scouts the right way. Drone scouts the wrong way. What a loser. But again, just the RNG, right? SCV comes in. Oh, actually, drone sees where the SCV came from, says, oh, so maybe he's down in the bottom left. Maybe he's in the bottom left. 49 followers to go to hit the Twitch follower goal if you're following. appreciate it. If you're not following and watching, maybe hit that follow button and maybe lay down a Prime sub. Doesn't cost you anything. Takes it from Amazon's substantial coffers and throws it at any creator that you want on Twitch once a month if you're a Prime member. People have Prime, right? Right. They sure do. I have Prime, actually. Boom. All right. Spire up at 4 minutes, as is tradition. Got an academy on the way. Stim, yes. Range, yes. Comsat, yes. Engineering bay. You there. Engineering bay. You there, barracks? You there, barracks. Okay. Somebody's gonna make an NG bay here, though. Well, you're welcome for that that idea getting popped into your head. The stream. Hope you're having a great day. We got a macro hatch. Fantastic. Gonna go heavy into the mutalisks here in this TVZ. Let's see how RoyaL handles that. The answer is engineering bay. The answer is turrets. The answer is range upgrade for the Marines, which is getting started now. U-238 shells in production. Hatchery gonna finish. 5 mutas, yes. Extra larva available now. We use it to make a mutalisk. All right. Slow it down. Mutalisks in ×2 speed are flapping way too fast. Am I sponsored by Prime now? Absolutely not. Not sponsored by Amazon in the slightest, but I am streaming on an Amazon-owned platform, Twitch. And if you've got Prime, you can subscribe to a creator on Twitch once a month, absolutely free. Throw some $6 a month at that creator, and you don't have to pay for it. It's fantastic. Creep, creep, creep. That's a lot of creep. 4 is a lot. Are we trying to... This is a crazy Zerg play. This is very vulnerable, too, by the way. Yeah, these mutas cannot really be harassing as much. They need to deal with this group. They need to be out here, yep, dealing with these Marines out in the middle of the map. If they manage to shut down this third base of Beast, you know what happens. Burrow is carrying his team on the back. That is very true. He needs a new organization. That's what he needs. All right, so Marine checks to see if there's a base coming up here. Drone hiding in the corner says, no base here, sir. And the Marine's like, all right, cool. And it's like, okay, now you can expand. Go. Hurry. Go expand. Oh, these guys are trying to trap the mutas. I like that from RoyaL. It's okay muta stacking. It's not like the best, crispest muta stacking I've ever seen. But again, it's Beast, right? He's not my favorite Zerg player. He's good. He's good. He's just not exact. He doesn't usually live up to the expectations I have for him. Makes me feel like a disappointed parent sometimes when I cast Beast. We'll see. Look at him going up here anyway, man. Wow. Swinging up this way, being like, how about I kill this third base that I know is here? And Beast is like, ha 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 ha. No. Like, there's got to be a drone down here somewhere. And they hunt and they hunt and they hunt and they hunt and they don't find him. Wait, one last check of this bottom right corner. Oh, he found the guy. That sucks. But Beast is getting a hive. Beast is getting scanned that he's getting a hive. I think Beast may be going Crazy Zerg here on 2 bases. The thing is, Crazy Zerg's really a 3-base play when you have a third. Exactly, Nibbler. This is why I say Beast is not my favorite Zerg player. Every game of Beast that I cast, I'm like, boy, he screwed that up. He could have played that better. He made a terrible decision there. More than any other Zerg player that I cast. Like, more than anybody else in the Zerg realm. He's good enough that he can hang, and he's good enough that he can win games. Like, I'm not going to say he never wins because he just totally sucks. That's not what this is. But he always screws something up in a way that makes me upset at him. So, what's up, Jordan? Oh, the Valkyries are out as the Inception music plays. Thank you for the Prime sub. Bam! Let's go, Avkatinis. Appreciate it, man. Ah, that was awesome. Lings inside the base. Where the Valkyries dealt with the Mutalisks, yes, but the Lings inside the base are causing issues. Trying to snipe down a missile turret. Might be able to pull that off. SCVs are fighting against Lings. Never a good thing at all. Nice little bust attempt here by Beast. Getting some kind of work done here. And the third base is coming up in the top right. It's late here at 9 minutes. The Valkyrie... Oh, there's 4 Valkyries. Oh, hold on. We gotta see. Did all those mutas die there? Did, like, every single mutalisk die because they tried to engage with 4 Valkyries? Tell me that's not what happened. Here, there, Mutaflock. Right? And then more join because we've got more coming. Excellent. Trying to deal with this group. Yeah, see, that's why we talk about Prime on the stream, because it won't auto-resub you every month. You have to remember it exists, and then you can use it, which is, you know, Amazon doesn't want you to use it. Right? Okay, so the mutas are here, and then the Valkyries are like... Okay, no, they don't actually die. They just fly up this left side. Okay, that's fine. I thought they were dead, but they're hiding out on the map somewhere else. Excellent. So then this whole Ling stuff happens. It gets cleaned out. It's not really a big deal. Not many workers die. These mutas are just hanging injured in the middle of the map, defending the third base, sort of just looking for Marine pushouts, not finding much of anything here. And then they go back home. All right, cool. So I was worried about the mutas. I thought they were dead, but they're not. So, Defile round on the way. A little bit of Dark Swarm and a little bit of Plague coming in here next. 4 Valkyries. Pretty scary if you're a Mutalist in a game of StarCraft, that's for sure. What's up, Kokitos? I'm not sure how to say your name every time, but welcome back to the stream. Scourge! No, they get 2 hits off, but none of the 4... Oh, gosh. Well, 1 of the 4 died, but 3 Valkyries is still pretty good. Yeah, the mutas are up here. Can we just fly in? He's like, can we just kill these overlords? Is there really no anti-air here at all? He's like, where are the Scourge, please? Oh my gosh, the supply block. Beast. Not supply block, but losing 3 overlords that fast is bad times. Oh, look at the micro. The Valkyrie micro on those Scourge was hot. Oh, it's another good Valkyrie micro play. The mutas are like, no! Must fight Valkyries. There's actually no Valkyrie micro there, and they all die. Surprising and disappointing from RoyaL, to be honest with you. If he'd done a little bit of micro, I think he could have killed all of those Mutalisks. Anywho, 2 basing Terran versus technically a 3 basing Zerg here. He's starting to saturate his third base through the power of Nidus support. I think the Valks are all dead. I'm not sure they're going to get replaced either. Tyrion, Happy New Year. Happy 2025 to you. So now Science Vessel production is happening. Irradiates in the production tab. Consume is done. So Dark Swarm, a big play. And to move up this top side, what do we got, man? Here's to another fantastic year of StarCraft Brood War. Exactly, Tyrion. Ooh, all right. RoyaL gets some drops off. Somehow unloads out of range of those lurkers initially. Kind of gets dragged into them a little bit. That's a lot of Lings. Cracklings, I think, 2, based on how long the Hive's been around. Overlord, do not run into these Marines, Overlord. Yeah, Ling Lurker, though, going to shut this down pretty ably. So nicely done, Beast. Just, no. Bad. Not even close. Thinking about dropping in there, unloading again. Also, how's it going, Scotty B? I don't think I said hi to you directly yet. Macro Hatch, still 2 bases. Beast is actually an okay spot. His third base was late, but the fact that the Terran player doesn't seem interested in getting a third base at all. Just kidding, there's a third base landing here. Excellent. Plague's on the way. All of the pieces are here from the Zerg to win this game, but RoyaL is an ASL champion and is very scary. And Beast is going to have his work cut out for him. make more Mutas? He's like, I don't know. We killed all the Valkyries. Might as well make some more Mutalisks. I'm okay with that. Oh, these dropships, though, are juicy. These dropships are juicy targets. And he gets one of them. Dude. Okay, both dropships die. Fantastic. Third base has no anti-air at it whatsoever. Mutas decide not to go for that instead, because he's kind of getting sieged out by a bunch of Marines. Good split, though. He can only plague 5 of them instead of, like, 20. That's nice. The pre-split here by RoyaL is fantastic. Third base is up and rolling so fast. That is the power of Terran. Building that command center inside the main base, landing it, and the third base location is so good. And here we go. 1-1 on the Marines, pushing up the right side. There are a bunch of lurkers here, and there are defilers. Do you have science vessels, my guy? He does. He's got enough for a bunch of irradiates, too. But as if enough to irradiate all of those lurkers, that I don't know. Dude, Muta's jumping on this would be so good. There we go. Like, oh, there's actually nothing defending these guys at all. RoyaL's decided not to build a turret in this position. Irradiate split time. Oh, wait, hold on. There you go. Yep, irradiate split time is pretty bad. Oh, it's a double irradiate. That makes it harder. Ugh. It was okay, but double irradiates make it so difficult. I don't even know. I can't even give him a grade on that one because it was 2 irradiates instead of the normal 1. Ooh, fourth base getting shut down by Mutas up here. Big fan of that. Does get a cancel on that. So yeah, Beast is doing good stuff, man. He's got the Plague. He's got the Dark Swarm. He's got the Mutas. Getting some work done. An Ultralisk Cavern is on the way. This contain is very weird. I'd never seen this kind of patience out of a Terran player before. Just very happy to sit here and just kill anything that comes out, but they are not making a move into that natural base. There are Sunkens, there are Lurkers here, there are Defilers ready to Dark Swarm this whole darn thing, so attacking into it's a terrible idea. RoyaL getting a fourth base up this left side seems also okay. And then Fire Bats are added into the mix. Fire it up. Ooh, he plagues the factory. I mean, probably meant to plague the other stuff. The factory was probably just collateral damage in there. Lurker thinks about going in there, decides not to. I mean, is he worth there? Fire Bats? Look at all this stuff that there is, man. It's 184 supply from RoyaL. He's got separate armies in multiple positions. These Marines are just wasting bullets, as they do sometimes when Dark Swarm is involved. You're probably right about that. Save your sword. Happy New Year, by the way. Kafoosh, kafoosh. No, that's a no-go zone. How do we do this? Science vessels. Hooray, they're here. They haven't been plagued yet. Probably. Let me see if that's the case. It is. Not plagued yet. I say yet with a bold and underline and italics on that word. Battle cruisers are on the way. All right, man. Battle cruiser production has started. Muta's trying to engage here is a little bit tough for them. Scourge. Yeah, this feels, man, I don't know. Again, RoyaL's the better player here, but this feels all the world like a very traditional TVZ, where the Zerg player defends and defends and defends and defends, and then shows up with Dark Swarm right here, and 4 Ultralisks, and everything dies, and then the Terran falls over. So let's see if RoyaL can forestall that outcome. 8 Ultralisks are on the way. Nice plague, by the way. He's irradiating as well as he can. He's avoided plague somehow, because he's RoyaL is how, right? Look at how healthy these science vessels are. Some of them have taken a couple hits from a Mutalisk, but we're not even going to worry about that. Not like one Scourge can take that thing down. So RoyaL 4-basing it, being really patient. I don't know what this guy's waiting for, to be honest with you. Like, what are we doing with just being here? Are you waiting for the Zerg player to get super maxed out? Are you trying to go for a drop? That seems like a bad idea based on this setup with the Scourge and the Cracklings and the whatnot. They've got 3-1 upgrades. Like, I think Beast is getting maybe a little bit antsy, moving out into the middle of the map. He doesn't need to do that. Unless, again, nice Plague. He's baiting Plagues, and he wants to get over here and kill this base, top left base from RoyaL, under construction now, too. He says, hey, man, you want to split this map in half? You go for it, Beast. I will do that all day. And then if you want to come try to kill me, good luck. Restoration's on the way from RoyaL. Okay. None of these guys have been plagued still. It's a world record, man. 20 minutes in. Not a single science vessel has been plagued. The Ultras are on parade, though. Speed going to kick in for them any second now. And there it is. Now they're fast. Now they're extra mean. And here they go, hoofing it across the map. Immediately catching irradiates from the non-plagued science vessels. This is why. This is why you need those science vessels to be unplagued. And they're hurting each other. They're super injured by the time they even get up to this bunker. And one of them dies immediately. Another one dies immediately. Another one dies immediately. This is just sad. Oh my gosh, this is sad. Yeah. Yep. The healthiest science vessels known to Terran kind. That lurker dies for nothing, too. Oh, Beast. Oh, Beast. I love you. I do. But look at this battle cruiser move out. Are they moving with the army? Oh, hang on. Another attack heading this way. D-Matrix, Fire Bats up here in the mix. Ultras fighting at the same time. That's my thumbnail for the stream. Irradiated Firebat, or no longer irradiated. D-Matrix, no longer D-Matrix. And he totally rebuffs that attack. These guys try to head up this way, get something done. Previously injured, dead. Previously injured. Somehow alive, but there you go. 9 kills on that Ultralisk, and now he's dead. You're attacking the wrong one. The other one has less HP. That's okay. They both died at the same time. This way, it's poetic. Ultras on parade. Avcatinus is now Avcatinus on Twitch. Thank you. That is useful. It's less brain power for me to be like, okay, it's Cloak Rule. And then my brain's like, who's that again? And then I know, but it just takes me a bit of a second there, huh? First stream of the day. Of the year. All right, man. RoyaL's up 184 to 132 supply. Are we still unplagued? The most unplagued science vessels in the history of TVZ are upon us. Bow and give obeisance to them for their wondrous and blessed lives. I mean, come on. Good man, Ganon. Look at these guys. They refuse to get plagued by anything. This one might have been actually hit by Scourge. Might have been plagued, actually. No. No. Yeah, to be at 7 hit points, probably plagued. Right? Okay, 1 hit on a Scourge. Not that big of a deal. Okay, it is another attack into this left side base. It's only 2 Ultralisks instead of like 10, though. And they get irradiated, and they're gonna die. Cool. So, you know, you never want to make Ultralisks not look that scary at all. Just irradiate them before they show up and do anything at all. Easier said than done. RoyaL is an ASL champion. So just play like RoyaL is definitely something you can say, but people won't listen to you all that much. This base actually did die. But that's a canceled hatch up the right side. This is a weird, scrappy battle in the middle that the Ultralisks are going to win. Oh, did the BCs do something? Hold on. I missed the BCs doing something. I knew they were heading that way. I think they're already dead by the time we fast forward this. Oop. There was a battle cruiser sound. Are they already dead by the time this happens? I think they are. All right, fine, whatever. Battle cruisers absorbed a lot of Scourge is what they did. Beast APM is too low to be Nibbler, says Wander. Yeah, I think we missed the battle cruisers coming over and getting scourged and plagued and dark swarmed to death, and they didn't kill hardly anything as far as I can tell. Texas and Arizona in overtime. Gallons. Wait, my brother just texted me doink. Who doinked? You must let me know. I was watching this game in the first half at the gym, and it looked like Texas was way outclassing Arizona State, but I guess they made a game of it, which is exciting. Big fan of that. We needed more of that in the playoff. It's more closer games. Fewer blowouts, huh? I mean, not that I minded BYU's blowout of Colorado or anything. Scourge getting connections there, but still largely unplagued. D-Matrix Firebat goes in on ahead. Tries to see what's happening here. Dies almost immediately. Nice plague. Huge plague. But this is why the Hydras inside the Dark Swarm exist. This is what the Hydra meta is all about. Is sitting in that Dark Swarm and hitting stuff that's further away than Lings can. Dude, Plague Marines are fighting these Ultras. The Ultras are not irradiated either. Might be actually worse if the Ultras were irradiated. For obvious reasons, as we've seen in the past. No. Scourge. New battle cruisers joining the party. Getting scourged immediately. Good. Attacking spores immediately. Also good. But that means they're not attacking the science vessel, so the science vessel can park up here, I guess. Which is something. But yeah, I mean, Terran is too strong over here. 198 to 100 supply. Ultras are good. Dark Swarm is good. This Ultra has 6 kills. He's killing Firebats in here. These Marines are inside the Dark Swarm. It's an absolute nightmare. They poke their head out of the Dark Swarm and immediately get killed. So he's like, if I sneak up this Ultras can't get out. They're blocked. Oh, no, they can. They can get out. Battle cruisers firing on stuff inside Dark Swarm. Good job, guys. Glad you're here. Glad you could participate. But Yamatoing and sniping stuff down is a good use of Battle Cruiser 2. Yamato the Ultralisk. You have enough energy for a Yamato. I need you to Yamato something. There you go. Bam. Hits that Ultra. Brings him down to 147 hit points. Still invulnerable inside the Dark Swarm outside of things like Irradiate and the Yamato. But standing strong. Double the supply for the Terran. Reinforcements cruising up here all the time. How does RoyaL ever lose? Yeah. RoyaL definitely loses. GG asks for a rematch, and RoyaL gets the win in 25 minutes and 26 seconds. RoyaL Terran gets the win against the Zerg. Beast loses again. This is why Beast is not my favorite Zerg player. That whole Ultralisk attack over here, where he sent 8 Ultralisks across the map by themselves, they all got irradiated, were irradiating each other the whole way across the map, arrived and died before they killed a single bunker. All of them. Every single one. Blup, 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 blup. That was it. That was the moment this game was ending. That was too much investment for absolutely no value at all. Beast. Beast, 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 beast. What's up, the happy? What is Dark Swarm made of? It makes 100% mischance. It's made of bugs, happy. They're not missing. The bugs are blocking the bullets with their little buggy bodies. That's the lore. I'm not kidding. It's a cloud of bugs. Also, which state are you in, the happy? How's it going, Psychonauts? What's going on in the Arizona State game, Psychonauts? My brother texted me doink, but didn't tell me who doinked. Also, I know they're in overtime. Gallons told me that. But seriously, what's happening with the Texas game? You must inform me. I've been streaming. I scheduled this at a most inopportune time. Nah, just kidding. I'm having a good time. All right, 2022 folder. We're going to do some live games next here. 11:21, Beast. And RoyaL, excellent. Muy excelente. Nibbler says Swarm is farts. California. There you go. Somebody asked if you were European the other day, and I was like, I don't think Happy's European. His English is really good. Not that it doesn't mean... We have plenty of Europeans whose English is amazing. RJB is European, and his English is crazy good, to the point where you wouldn't know that he was not a native English speaker, but he's not. Fancy. All right, downloads folder. What kind of fun stuff do we have in here? What do we want to start this off with? Let's do a all your base. Let's do an all your base. That sounds like a good time. All your base, 4v4, top versus bottom. Use the map settings. Password is SOC. Jump on in here. Let's murder each other. Texas doinked the game-winning field goal. Ah, thank you, Psychonauts. That's huge. And Arizona's winning. I don't know if I like college football overtime these days. Here we go. Save your sword. Happy Gallons, Bazump, Wander, Afghatinus, Lucky Noob. Good group. Good group for sure. All your base are belong to us, Psychonauts. You got it. You got it figured out. And RJB, wow, hops in for the final one. Holy Hannah. Okay, so I like everybody here. Do we feel like we need to switch it up at all? I think the teams feel okay. Team's okay. Wander says they're okay. But Wander might say that when he thinks they're not actually okay. Lucky Noob says we're good. I need somebody on Team North to say they're okay. Bazump, Happy, Gallons, Afghatinus, Wander, RJB. What's up, Joseph Mueller? That's right. New phone, who dis? New year, who dis? Savior study said he'd bet against himself. I'm going to swap out. Oh, is there lag? Oh, Bazump got dropped. Bazump, no. Bazump got dropped. Yeah, Woogie Boog. It was definitely Baby T-Rex who gave you your membership, Woogie Boog. He gave about 27 memberships yesterday, maybe more than that. I can't keep track. It was a lot. Bazump rejoins. Do we want to try to get Bazump back in here? You have no chance to survive. Make your time. What you say? Potato Pewter says Bazump. All right, we'll put him in over Stay Puffed. And we're going to move. This is fine. This is fine. I think we're going to go with this. I'm going to go get a Coke Zero refill as well. Oh, there we go. Gallons put in the doink in the Discord server. Excellent. RJB, pick race, please. Ah, there you go. Raza, la Raza. RJB, are you away? RJB appears to be away. RGB goes random. Bam! Let's do this. Top versus bottom action. Good luck. Have fun, everybody. Happy New Year's. Happy 2025. Let's see how this 4v4 on all your base goes. All right. Top side, it is Save Your Sword playing Protoss. We got a purple Terran here. It is Happy. Gallons playing orange toss up here. And then a magenta Protoss is RJB. Team South is a blue Terran player, Avkatinis. We've got a yellow Terran, Bazump. Lucky Noob's playing pink Protoss, and then a black Zerg is Wander. Gonna go get a Coke Zero refill. Thank you, Joseph. I look like a siege tank driver with these headphones. Ready to move out. Ready to spend some indiscriminate justice. Okay, I'm going to step away for a second, but let's keep an eye on this team, see what they do all together. Don't go anywhere. Tap that like button, smash it, whatever you want to do. I'll be right back. What's going, David Jeremiah Marazarte? I don't think I've said that right, but I said it anyway. Look at the map description. You have no chance to survive. Make your time. Awesome. Yeah. Again, all your base is probably the greatest meme of the late 90s and early 2000s. There were fewer memes back then. But this one blew up like crazy. And, okay, so I watched a 2024 recap video yesterday from Ordinary Things. And he said something that I was like, oh, you know what? You're right about that. So the internet in the 90s and 2000s was nerd culture, right? Just nerds were on there. They were playing video games, right? That's what internet was for. We were talking about, like, all your base. We were making memes around nerd culture more than anything else. And then in the 2010s, it became youth culture, right? Where kids that had grown up with the internet were on it 24/7. And now in 2020, it's just culture. Like, human culture comes from the internet now. It is not top down. It does not come from the institutions like TV or government. It comes from the people. And, like, there are good things and bad things about that, but I'd never really thought about that before. How's it going, Brank Cassette? That's right, we're here doing League of Legends today. Inspired by the amazing TV show Arcane. A little bit of zealot pressure coming down from Savior Sword, but not too much to worry about. He's expanding to the left. Lucky Noob says, we got a lot of Marines and Lings and Zealots here. Do we want to push? Maybe we do. Happy, it looks like he's trying to open 2-star port, like a 2-port Wraith opener for our guy. What's RJB up to? RJB is throwing up double gate, cybernetics core, a lot of Dragoons is what he's going to try to have here, but this is a really concerted push from Team South. Tyrion. Something like that, yeah. No, that's not the video I saw. But anyway, Zealots are up, Marines are up, Dragoons are fighting, but Lings and Marines and Zealots do pretty well against these Dragoons here. Savior Sword has to pull his probes away. Our dude Happy getting shut down. SCVs have to run for their lives. Zealots being all sorts of chaotic. The Marines of Bazump are putting in some serious work. SCVs have to fight against this. Dragoons from RJB are joining the party. The 2-port Wraith opening here from Happy. Not accomplishing as much as he wants against this early rush, but that is the nature of the 2-port Wraith. Meanwhile, Wraith does head across the map to try to get something done down here. There is no anti-air to deal with a Wraith down here in Afghatinus' base. And behold, let the snipes continue. Snipe. Snipe. Snipe, snipe, snipe. Zealot here from Lucky Noob attacking. Gallons has a Zealot hanging out. Could do something about it, but its attention is probably elsewhere. We're actually taking HP off of this Nexus. Lucky Noob running into cannons. Not happy about that. Running into vultures, but Vulture Micro here from Happy seems a little bit lacking, and unfortunately the Vulture dies, and it shouldn't have. This Wraith has 3 kills already by himself, putting in some work. Yo. 3 kills on that dude. A Marine shows up and chases him away because that's the nature of being a Wraith. So Wraith dies. Another Wraith shows up. Oh, that's actually a Wraith from Wander. Oh. Nope, not from Wander. From... Wait, what? His own Wraith? Guess that's his own Wraith. It's his own Wraith. Fine. He made a Wraith in response. RJB trying to goon push down here, but no. We got bunkers. We got too much stuff. Everybody's contributing to the setup to defend from Team North and their aggression in Team South here. You can only attack over ground through this pathing. And... Oop. Sounds like Arizona State might have dropped it at the end. Is the game over? I don't know. Save your swords, Zealots, Dragoons. Here from RJB, Spider Mines. Ugh. Getting hits off on the Zealots, but not the Dragoons, and that's what we want to see here. No tanks back here, though. It's just Hydras, but the bunkers are a problem. Avgatinis is proxying a Rax up here in Team North's base, amazingly. And Happy's doing the same thing in Team South's base, which is also very fun. So proxy Rax coming in on both sides. What the heck is going on? Oh, it's a ghost. Oh, Avgatinis. You shouldn't have. There you go. Texas one. Okay, fair enough. Not unlimited resources, no. Texas wins on a TD pass, first play of second overtime. Ah, that'll do. RJB is complaining about lag, as is tradition. Nobody else seems to think it's unplayable, but, you know. You there. Produce us a nuke. For the king. He wants to. He really, really wants to. He's hiding, though, and he's cloaked, and his energy isn't going to last forever.
Nuclear launch detected.
It doesn't need to last forever. All right, here goes nothing. Lucky Noob says, a nuke? Ours? Is it us or them? Happy's like, I don't think it's us. And then Savior Sword takes it right to the face. What was that? Why did we not get a nuke animation? Am I blind? Did we not get a nuke animation, or did it just straight up all the probes exploded, but there wasn't a whoosh? I don't even know what happened there. That was a weirdest nuke I've ever seen. I'll have to look that back and see what happened. Lucky Noob retreating from this position, but he can fall back to tanks that are being set up here by Zump, which is a nice little setup for sure. The name nuke was aimed at the top of the screen. Oh. So it landed here, but the splash took out all of the probes anyway. Weird. That is so weird. So you can't even see the dot? I guess it's probably at the very, very top of the screen. You can see it, but it's a lot harder to find. Huh. Happy's like, I don't have any comsat because I have a nuke silo. The man's also going nukes. I like it. Lots of Terran nukage into the future here for sure. Team South making that push up north. Siege tanks and Dragoons against just Dragoons. Yeah, who's going to win that battle? Probably the Siege tanks in that situation.
Nuclear launch detected.
Okay, do we think this one is maybe a Happy nuke? Somewhere down here. Oh no, right here. Where is this ghost? Maybe he killed himself in the process. I don't know. Either way, the Siege Tank Dragoon push from Team South is pretty insane. Although, big Dragoon setup here. Nice concave from everybody. From Gallons, from RJB. +1 attack there, +1 attack there. +0 attack there. Happy says, this one is us. And there's a Reaver drop happening down here too, so that's exciting. Are we? Oh, there it is. Ghost died to his own nuke, but really took out a lot of Lucky Noobs probes here. And these probes are under fire too. Man. So economically here, Team South in a bit of a problem, but North has gotten some nukes here as well. I know, David, it's probably too late for that. They're not going to do that. Not this late in development. But just for obs, it would be nice. They do that in StarCraft too. They totally do a big old ping on the minimap when a nuke is launched. The other, I mean, the players can't see it, but the obs can, and I think that would just be, yes, exactly what we want. So Team South attack seems to have stalled a little bit. Not sure what these ghosts are trying to do. They're sneaking across the map a little bit. There is an observer. I know stuff's happening, but also nukes. There's one. And there's two. Man, these ghosts are hard to see. Is that us? Everyone's asking desperately. Oh, does he probe pull into the nuke? Oh, he probe pulled into the nuke because there was another nuke up here that he saw the dot for, didn't know about the second one. Oh, that hurts for RJB. That hurts a lot. That said, Team North is pushing south. A lot more tanks down here, though. So they're not going to make it. So both teams have really made their pushes. But no one's been able to get through actually as deep as they need to start killing bases. So that makes it pretty interesting for sure. Where is John Doe to say, haha, RJB? No kidding, Hamster. Where is that guy? When you need him, he's not around. So yeah, probe count, something like 20 maybe remaining from RJB here at 13 minutes. Can't be happy about that. Ghosts get found and killed. They get hunted down successfully, but in a 4v4, it is so chaotic. That was a smart nuke, for sure.
Nuclear launch detected. Nuclear launch detected.
Okay, so this guy gets spotted and sniped, but this one gets spotted, and he walks into the nuke again. Oh! The double nuke strat is way too effective here. What we're getting out of Afghatinis, dude, these are some incredible nukes that he is landing. Whew. JD Vance is at Mar-a-Lago? Nice. Okay, good snipe on that Reaver. RJB is getting some storm drops, 5 kills on that High Templar, a little bit of Reaver play too. Caused some issues down here for sure. So, I mean, they're taking some hits. Not as splashy as nukes are. Like this. Yeah, this barracks is causing problems, says Happy. Could we kill it, please? Steel Tiger's like, yeah, how is this not found yet? Oh, John Doe. You were making jokes. Yeah, no kidding. He'd go if he had the opportunity. Yeah, Tyrion. It's like in Home Alone, right? When, especially in Home Alone 1, when they recognize there are traps and they think they avoided one, but it actually puts them into another trap instead. That's what that was. Very Home Alone-esque. 1-1 upgrades on these siege tanks. Team North is sitting at a 70, 121, 140, 80 situation. 155, 106, 77, and 77 for Team South. It looks pretty even across the board here, which makes for one heck of an interesting 4v4. I'm not even sure who I would pick here, so let's start a prediction for Team Top Team bottom. Both sides getting nukes off. Both sides getting harassment off. This RJB attempt at a storm drop is shut down, and we had to unload on these cliffs, which not going to do a lot for these zealots, it turns out. Team South making another push. I do think having tanks is better than not having tanks, but all this Protoss knows how to deal with siege tanks, right? You storm them, you zealot bomb them. Like, these players know what they're doing. Oh gosh, nuke right in the middle of all of this chaos. Will this ghost? There's a scan. Can they do. They snipe the ghost. Nuke does not come down. It was an attempt at shutting down this massive attack here. Hydra's, okay, Hydra's coming into the new tanks from Happy now, though. Overextending.
Nuclear launch detected.
It's another attempt. Like, I'll nuke them now, he says. Where in the name of tarnation? I heard a ghost die. I think that ghost... Yeah, I think that was the ghost who was nuking, and I think that nuke has been canceled. Listening for the sound of a nuke. Not happening. Okay. Excellent. Siege tanks. 0-0 versus 0-0. How do these tanks not have... Just kidding. 2-1 for Bazump. He's got upgrades. Happy does not. His tanks were later because he went for that 2-port Wraith opening. 2-port Wraith opening. Yeah, some Plague would be good. Are you seeing Plague? Because all I see are a lot of Hydras coming in from Wander. He could be Plaguing. He knows how to use Defilers effectively. Running into this tank line. I know they don't have upgrades, but yo, RJB is still mad about the lag that nobody else seems to be really complaining about. It's kind of a meme at this point. Plago! There it is. Catching a tank, a couple High Templar, a Zealot, Dragoons. Nice Plague. Really, really well executed Plague there. Team North is just jumping on these tanks, man. Psystorm blanketing the siege tanks. Excellent, excellent show there from RJB. He's complaining about the lag, yet he was able to get those storms off pretty effectively. Hey, Marvin Hagler, Happy New Year to you too. Happy 2025. Glad you could stop by. This is a crazy top versus bottom 4v4. There have been like 10 nukes already. There have been back and forths and push and pulls. Detroit's having a good time with this game too. Absolutely. Ganon. That would be pretty entertaining for sure. All right. Zealots running down. These siege tanks are just untouched, man. Yeah, they got plagued, but none of them actually died. This one has 17 kills. Saber Sword storming his own probes a little bit. Not great.
Nuclear launch detected.
Yeah, Marvin, I hear ya. I think everybody expected more from 2025 technologically than what we've gotten. EMP gets tossed down. Nope, that ghost got killed. RJB continually trying to harass down this way, but the turret line is getting bigger all the time, and Team South is pushing right now. Lings keep running up to harass a little bit, but they've got those avenues covered a little bit better now. This is Afghatenis bringing up some of his own tanks. They're 0-0. But, you know, tanks are tanks. Upgrades are not, right? They're not one of the, I guess, without siege mode, they're garbage, but... Oh, jumping down. Enough Zealots, at least to thin the tank count out, right? We're not necessarily trying to break the whole darn thing, but if we can get the tank count knocked down to 3 or 4 instead of 10, that's a pretty good win, and that's what they did, right? Tank count is down to 4 here. This Defiler's very hard to see on the map because of his color. But hey, the players we play with like that for obvious reasons. All right, so yeah, Team North's attempt to counterattack and push that goes extremely well. Marvin, I bet it is. This creep keeps getting in the way. Yeah, right? You can't build on top of it. Super annoying. Oh, Savior Sword's High Templar get isolated and killed there by Lucky Noob. But all of his Dragoons die for it. Probably a fair trade for Lucky Noob, if I had to say. 3-kill siege tank gets picked off. This is maybe the best all your base. We have gotten. This is high level play across the board. Everybody's looking good. Lucky Noob's only at 97 supply, which is he's building carriers. It would assume that's what he's working on. Or maybe just arbiters, right? Maybe just going for some recalls. That'd be fun. Big fan of that one happening. But now everybody's over 100 supply. Savior Sword's at 160. Gallons is at 177. 176 for Wander. Some good high numbers here. It's not infinite resource. They will mine out event. Just kidding. It's basically infinite resource. It's big game hunters levels of minerals. It's not fastest map levels of minerals, but it is close. Like just practically. Savior Sword. Stasis is an enemy arbiter. That's fun. Gallon says, I'm at 180 supply. Should we push this? So halfway up, Team South has managed to set up a little stanchion, a little position to hold. Afkatinis is like, I'm running out of money, folks. That's not good somehow. All right, tanks on the backside, zealots on the front side. Dragoons willing to march in here as well. Unsieging the tanks and getting them up here while these guys are worried about this would be awesome, but also maybe you just have enough Protoss from CPL Stoner Boner to actually run it over anyway. Nice job, Gallon. Savior Sword's in here too. D-Matrix on an Arbiter is awesome. Big fan of that. More Dragoons coming down. Another Stasis gets tossed up. And is there... My goodness, the Hydras are trying to shut this thing down. Sea Tanks on the back line. Team North looking pretty good all of a sudden. RJB says we need to siege up or bring the siege tanks. I don't know. Happy's like, I'm nuking it. I see the nuke dots. And let's see the nuke dot if it holds. Nuke dot is holding. Oh, this is big. Happy's like, my ghost is gonna die. Nice nuke. Great nuke. A little bit later, I hit them, says Afkatinis. Look at that. And he does totally shut the attack down. Dude, one of the best nukes. Incredible nuke. Wow. All right. Afkatinis playing it well. That was an issue. Team South was really falling apart there. And then one nuke completely turns the tide. Bananas.
Nuclear launch detected.
Afkatinis says it's me. Here's the nuke. It's not the best nuke. It might do some friendly fire damage more than anything else.
Nuclear launch detected.
Did he cancel that one? It's like they are in stasis. Go get them. They're out of stasis now. Maybe we don't go anymore. It ran off. Big Wan in the house. What's up, Big Wan? Happy New Year, guy. Here to play with us, I assume. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, Tyrion's giving his thumbs up seal of approval for this game. Cannot disagree. Storm, 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 storm. Siege tanks, sieging up. Okay, Team South making another push. This is like the 17th push they've made here. They always get shoved away. We've got Spawn Broodling Queens. Yes, yes. Ah, the carrier group of Lucky Noob has arrived. He's been working on those too. So the man does have 200 upgrades on those, trying to make a push on CPL Gallons. Another nuke attempted. I know where this one is. I see the ghost. I see him pointing. There's the nuke dot. Here it is. the time on a nuke is just long enough where you're like, oh boy. And there it is. Oh, Lucky Noob says they have carriers too. Yeah, RJB has carriers too. He's got 111 upgrades. This Afghanistan Ghost has got to be going for it again, isn't it? No, it's not even that guy. Where the heck is this nuke trying to land? Different ghost, different Afghanistan man, perhaps? Well, that certainly landed. I just don't know where. Is anybody missing all of their probes? There is too much going on for me to know where that nuke landed at all. And nobody called anything out either, so merc. Merc and a merc, merc, merc. Ultralisk's out from Save Your Sword, and by that I mean he's 2 racing? Or is he mind controlling somebody else's Ultralisk? He must be mind controlling Ultras that... that Wander's producing. Love that. Okay, so ghost up here maybe? Maybe the ghost died. There are ghosts being added here, which is interesting. Oh, there it was on Save Your Sword's production. Wow. Okay, that was a good one. Dude, 26 minutes in.
Nuclear launch detected.
So we think it's the same ghost that was over here? Do we think it's somebody in here? They're doing a good job making these things be friggin' impossible. Was it here? No, no way it was there. Was it down on the other side, maybe? There's way too much happening in this 4v4. Wow. So Wander's maxed out. Happy's at 86 supply, and everybody else is in between somewhere. 2-2 and 3-3 upgrades across the board here for these tanks for Team South, and they have way more of them than the 2-2 tanks of Happy here. This might be a who has more tanks scenario here. The carriers of Lucky Noob continue attacking up this way. Where the heck? Oh, yep, that was up here. Where is this ghost? Oh, they're over here, right on the very, 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 very edge of the map. We found them, guys. They're doing stuff. Okay, we'll go back to them. They might get busy a little bit later. Oh, picking off the tanks, though. RJB doing carrier micro, despite the fact that he claims micro is impossible here. Sure, my guy. But yeah, Queen's getting sniped out. This whole position of Team South gets shut down. The Cloaked Wraith Ball of Bazump is ready to fight. Sniping the obs. There are turrets here, though, so there's... Oh, okay, that's not going to work out at all. They killed a couple carriers, and they got to get out of there. Happy has his own Cloaked Wraiths in the mix as well. Oh, I see what you're saying, Nibbler. And then a massive, massive drop here from just a drop from Wander. Absolutely eating everything Save Your Sword has. This whole left side of the map is getting crushed. All right. These guys are in this mix somewhere. I see you. There's one and there's two. So here they are. They might get some friendly fire damage here, too, with these nukes. Gallons taps out. Wander accepts the GG. Nuke 1. Nuke 2. Happy taps out. Oh, boy. Yeah, the nukes from Team South are way more effective overall than this giant drop from maxed out Wander. All up along that left side, and that's a GG. Team South getting the victory here. Wander, Bazump, Lucky Noob, and Avkatinis. Great, great game. 29 minutes on the 4v4 here on All Your Base. Nobody put their money on Team Bottom, and they pulled it out anyway. Nice job, guys. Nice job by Wander. He is a monster when he wants to be. He outproduced everybody by a lot. I mean, the only Zerg player on the map, so that helps, but still ended up losing a whole lot too. Resources, yeah, Wander big, Gallons big, RJB big, Save Your Sword big. GG. Dune Ranger put 250 on South and got 3.3 thousand back. Nice job, Dune Ranger. Yo, Lucky Noob says, we did it, team. We did it. I forgot to bet on myself, said Advocate Tennis. Oh, no. Should have done. Should have done for sure. All right. It's been a while. Let's do a team micro arena just for the pure chaos of that. Team Micro Arena version 7.4, edited by Hyper One, apparently, as well as Savior Sword. Okay, use map settings. Let's go. Yeah, Dune Ranger. Nice. He's over on the Twitch side for his gambling needs. It's not a bad reason to be over on the Twitch side. That is where the gambling is. All right, Big Wan, Wander, Lucky Noob, Savior Sword, Hamster, and who's going to fill that final spot? Nobody actually wants to play it all. Potato Terran's in. Wander's obsing. Detroit takes the spot. So Potato Terran and Detroit, Hamster, Savior Sword, Big Wan, Lucky Noob. I like it. This is fine, teams. Bez drinks soy. Hey, was that RD? What's up, RD? Do you want to play, RD? Come back. There's a spot for you, RD. Hey, Christian. Hopefully this is the year your family will be able to move to Texas. No. Not allowed. Oh, that's dead? That makes more sense that it's dead infested. So yeah, I'm divorced, and the custody agreement says that we can't, neither of us can move out of the state unless the other one moves too. So me and my ex would have to agree to move to Texas, which we're probably not going to do. I'm glad you enjoyed that one, Bunk 28. That was a fantastic game, for sure. Nobody wants this spot, huh? 5 obs versus 5 players. Dead infested, get back in. Brand cassette, what's in 19 days, buddy? Good old Pepe Marge in the chat. You guys can't see her unless you're on Twitch, tragically. They're divorced and they live together, Christian? That's weird stuff. Why is that? RJB hops in at the last second, gets an ob slot, and bails. Oh, lol, the timing. I have not, Jason. I've heard good things about it, though. RJB, get back in here. There was a spot for you. Man, like, when you hop in, don't just leave immediately because you're not in a spot you want. Let's talk about it. I guess he's not coming back. All right, fine. Yeah, tap that like button, folks. We can get 100 likes today. Let's go. Let's go, Team Micro Arena.
Checklist protocol initiated.
They did get the old portraits right, though. All right, Team North, Team Fire here is Big Wan, Potato Terran, and Lucky Noob. Team South is Savior Sword, Happy, and Hamster. Wander says, keep it clean. He's refereeing. So what you got are DTs in this corner, right? You choose what you want. You want a Reaver and a Shuttle? Cool. You want a Mutalisk? Why would you choose that? I don't know. A bunch of Lings. Do you want Medics and Marines? Do you want Hydras and Lings? Just pick what you want here, and you'll spawn it. And then you fight. And as you get kills, then you are able to level up to different quadrants where you get more stuff. And more stuff over here. And you level up again, and you can get hero stuff. Like a Tassadar, or a Zeratul, or a Torask, right? That's the basic concept here. So you kill. That's the plan in Team Micro Arena. You kill the enemy. If you have really injured stuff, you might tell your teammates to kill your stuff. So they get credit for the kills and the enemy doesn't, right? You can suicide your stuff too on these ground suicide and air suicide beacons, which are somewhere. I thought there was another one over here. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. They're here somewhere. But yeah, you can suicide your units. Oh, they're up here. That's right. Right here and right here. So that the enemy doesn't get credit for killing your units. That's it. You win by killing the enemy headquarters, which has a million thousands of hit points on it, but a lot of it's shields and can be killed pretty easily. Fair enough, RJB. In that case, everything worked out just fine. Thanks for letting me know. So, right, the higher kill score you get, the more you level up. So fire colors versus watercolors here, right? Blue, purple, green versus red, yellow, and orange. Easy to tell. What's up, CT Wonder? Happy New Year. Dolaveal doesn't go to Artosis' stream until Falcon is done. Well, thank you very much. I might just stream forever then. Where will you get your Mario erotica if you're stuck at the Falcon stream, I wonder? Who's winning right now? Hamster's winning with an 8,400 kill score. Dude, he's more than double what everybody else is doing right now. Where is he, by the way? He is a Dragoon. Smart. He's got 3 kills on this Dragoon. He is trying to get 4 kills. No, does not get 4 kills on this Dragoon. What does he choose next? He's thinking about it. We're watching Hamster because he's winning. He's like, ah yes, Goliaths to deal with these Mutalisks. Do they have Charon boost when you use them? Let's find out. Ground attack doesn't help. They don't attack the Mutalisks here at all. Hamster is a beast. Yes, he is. They do have Charon boost. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think everybody's got upgrades. You've got speed and range for the Hydras. The Marines have stim and range. The Vultures have spider mines and speed, right? Everything has upgrades. It's nice here in the team micro arena. What am I dueling Artosis? Never. Artosis will kick my butt. He's way better than I am. Man grinds ladder every single day. I don't do that. Hamster is mining. How is that even possible? Wander. Throwing doubt into the minds of the peoples, as Wander is wont to do. Cool. Oh, can you build a bunker with the SCV? You have money for it. You could probably build a bunker. I don't think... Oh, but you have to... Wait, do you need a barracks to build a bunker? Because you need an engineering bay to build a turret, so I don't think that would work. I've never seen anybody build... Wait, hold on a second. Okay, that's a repair. I'm trying to remember if I've seen somebody build on this before. I feel like I have. Cloak is really good in this because you do have scans up here, but they're expensive. I think it's like 100 energy to scan or something terrible like that. So, yes, you can scan, but you're not going to be able to scan for much longer after that. How's our guy Hamster doing? He's still winning? Oh my gosh, he's at 16,000 points. The next closest person is at 6. If you look top right, you can ban me by killing the egg. Oh, that's exciting. Where's our guy? Goliath's great. 4 kills. They're both blind, hilariously. The medics have been blinding stuff. Big fan of that. But Dragoons trade pretty well, and he's out. So what do we do next? Slag is what we do. Back into Goliath. Back into Goliath and SCV it is. Lurker causing problems. Nobody has detection for it. There's a scan. Ooh, we got a hero out. Who got a hero already? Hamster did. Of course he did. So Hamster has a infested Kerrigan. She has Cloak. She can consume. She can throw down Ensnare. She can cast Psystorm. She's kind of crazy OP. Probably the most OP hero there is here in Team Micro Arena. Wanders this guy. Kill equals ban observer. Oh, it is. Look at that. How do you... I guess you'd have to fly something over there to kill it. That's funny. I like that. How we doing, Kerrigan? 7 kills. Rad. Keep that going. Reaver out here from Big Wan, but... Unloading. Prediction time. Water. And one of the ways to win is to get the Phoenix hero and then perch him up here and do big time hits on that Nexus. He does 500 damage per hit. Absolute monster. Ensnared Reaver. Even slower moving than a regular Reaver. Reaver shot still big. Good dodge here from Big Wan. Getting chased. Has the speed upgrade. Running back home to try to free itself from the Corsair. We'll just get some hits off on the headquarters, he says. I guess. We'll just do that. Seems like a fine idea. Ooh. Bonk. Oh, he gets locked down, but also murders like 9 Marines there. That was pretty good. Random ghost. Infested Kerrigan's got 8 kills, continuing to be cloaked. So how great is it that you can consume for more energy and just stay cloaked all the time? Web, sure. Lings decide to attack the... go after these dudes. I guess you can't, because if you go in there, you're disrupted as well, which is annoying. Man, this ghost has got 2 armor. Little tankier than I thought he was going to be. 3,000 hit points there. Lockdown lasts forever. And the Mutas finally take that sucker down. Lings and Lurkers are murdering the top Nexus, the top headquarters there. Hamster still doubling everybody's score. Got Cracklings out. He's got the infested Kerrigan running around. I assume she's still out here somewhere, but also she could have been picked off. She can defend herself, but she doesn't have infinite HP or anything. I'm actually not sure where she is. She might have totally died. Kerrigan! Are you in this general area, Kerrigan? Not so much, no. Good ensnare on the Muta, slowing their attack speed and their movement speed. Hamster says, I'm sorry. Oh, there she is. She was over here the whole time. Invisible forever. Psystorm. Oh, just getting regular attacks off, but also Psystorm, though? You have Psystorm. Hiding behind a tree. Okay, we're working into the HP on that Nexus for the north side here. But it's a long way to go. It consumes a Lurker? Kerrigan's in here, like, killing friendly units in order to keep her energy up, and then she's not doing anything with it. What's up, High Templar? 2 kills on him, and picked out, and alive. 4 hit points on him. He's alive. Somebody's lagging for sure. Why do normal goons have more armor than hero goons, says Wander? It's a fair question. Guardian group has joined the party from Happy. Psystorm on the Goliaths, and the Lynx eating the Goliaths. And here we go. Team South continuing to push on Team North here. Big Wan, Potato Terran, Lucky Noob. Good Storm on the Goliaths. Good targeted firing there on the Guardians, too. 3-2 Guardians, not anymore. Blanc. Afghatinus, the team that is Big Wan, Potato Terran, and Lucky Noob. See how they're fiery colors versus watery colors? I feel like that's a universal experience. I don't know. Yeah, man. Hamster's getting great value. He's up, still up 10,000 points. He's burrowing his Lings when they get in trouble. Ensnare gets tossed down on a Jim Raynor. What's up, Jim? 30 damage per shot, 250 HP, and he's been ensnared. He's stimming, he's sniping, he's killing SCVs, he's invincible. Let's go. Savior Sword calls it GG. Ah, what? Oh, they did. They got the Phoenix up on the top, and they got it. Nicely done, Team Southside, Team Water getting that win. Yeah, at a bit of an abrupt end there. That does happen sometimes. That does happen sometimes in this, where somebody gets a lot of hits off on a Nexus when I'm not quite paying attention to it, and that happens. All right, time for the free-for-all. Thanks for the support today. Thank you so much for, what do we get? A Prime sub from Afgatinis. Josh with a $20 super chat, $8 Canadian super chat from RD, $14 super chat from Yhos, also Canadian, and 500 bits from Ganon. So we did reach our goal here today for the support. Thanks everyone for doing that. And let's head on up to a free-for-all. Do we Falcon Unrest today? Let's Falcon Unrest. Let's do it. Yesterday we didn't do one of these, so let's do one. Oh, we want free-for-all though. Boop. Chose the wrong thing. Brent Cassette can't escape Mormonville, the man says. What are we talking about here? Just apropos of nothing. He just comes in chat. Sounds good, Jordan. Lobby bug, doing a lobby bug things. Gonna step away for a second, use the bathroom, I'll be right back, but look closely and then place your bets. Alright, here we go. Got our full lobby slots here on Falcon Unrest. Happy says, I'm watching Minesweeper Prediction. Ooh, Psychonauts has not played yet today. Oh, Hamster hops in too. My goodness. Wander's offering his slot. Hamster's obsing. You offering it to Psychonauts, maybe? Maybe the Psycho? Psychonauts says obs. Okay. I think we're good then. Let's go. Falcon Unrest free-for-all. 8 players. Chaos happens on this map every time. We got Detroit here. We have Potato Terran here. We have Savior Sword, who will try to make alliances today. And will that work out for him? I don't know. So left side of the map, it's a Magenta Zerg player, Lucky Noob. We've got a pink Protoss player here, Wander. And the center left, it's an orange Protoss, Detroit. And it's a yellow Protoss, Afgatinis. So, Protoss. Unlikely Avka ignores him. On the right side, it is a green Protoss. You know who this is. We also have a blue Terran, Marsara guy. A purple Zerg, Dark Knight. a brown Terran, potato Terran, and that's it. So that's the 4. So 4 right side, we've got a Terran Zerg Protoss set up. And on left side, it's Protoss, Zerg. Ah, Matchel, Johnny, congratulations, man. You're having your first kid. That's so exciting. Oh, that's such exciting news. Man, I hope everything goes well. And you got names picked out already. I mean, you don't know the gender yet, obviously, but that's coming soon. Oh, man. I remember those days. Those are exciting, exciting days. Good stuff. Congratulations. They get old fast, by the way. I know you don't have any yet. I'm just telling you. Dad, oh no. Guess what? We'll be back tomorrow with more free-for-all shenaniganry. You know how this works. Okay, so what were we talking about here? Detroit's in the middle. Afghanistan is right here. Yeah, Detroit might be in a bit of trouble. Save your sword scouting around, trying to see where everybody is. Detroit went gas first. Classic Detroit. Yeah, kids are a ton of work. True fact. Definitely worth it. Yeah, Afghanistan is going north. Is a pretty likely outcome. He has spawned here before, and I think he has gone after this position. We'll see if he scouts it. Savior Sword is scouting it, which doesn't give that information to anybody else, obviously, but whatevs, and whatevs. Okay, Dad, sounds good. I thought for a second it was RD joining the game, but I should have known it was you. That would make a lot more sense. RD, I think, has played with us before, though. It's going right. Okay, he's actually heading over to Savior Sword instead of heading up to Detroit. Savior Sword can't handle Afghanistan either. So here we go. One Zealot versus one Zealot. It's weird, titchy micro. Zealot versus Zealot micro. Why is this guy not attacking? There we go. He is now. Oh boy, inside the mineral line, the probes are like, this is the only time we can fight when they don't have any upgrades. A lot of lost mining time here. Zealot coming back. Hard to tell the colors on these two. River and Jack. Good names, Johnny. I appreciate it. Avka went a different way. Yep. Detroit gets a reprieve for now. But it certainly looks like Savior Sword's in a lot of trouble. He might think about cockroaching or trying to make an alliance, asking someone for help. We'll see. Oh, man. Did he get 2 gated? He got 2 gated. Okay, that'll do. That'll do it. And yeah, I'm glad to hear you're not picking out very weirdly spelled names. Didn't cancel the cannon is a problematic. I paid for the early scout, said Savior Sword. Yeah. Dude, Savior Sword dying in the first 4 minutes is not a good time. And Afghanistan doesn't get punished. Detroit's not going to go for him. Looks like Wander's not making a move out either. Oh, look! Hey, the Zerg player up here is getting hit by Zealots, too. Nice lag abuse, says Lucky Dupe. He's one of our salt miners for sure in these free-for-alls. How's it going, Jack? Happy New Year. Happy 2025, man. Glad to see ya. RJB. RJB understands. Even as he's making fun of it. Yeah, the thing is, when everybody's kids have stupidly weird spelled names, your kid's not special anymore. Stop doing this. Make them special in a way that actually, you know, requires effort instead of simply, my parents named me this, therefore I'm special now. It's dumb. Dark Knight taking stairs base. Is he? That stair base sucks, he says. Oh, it's right here. That is the worst stair base. No, it. Awesome. The better stairs base is elsewhere. The one stairs base? I see. The cockroach stairs base. That is the best, says Hamster, because it only has one stairs on it. Detroit preeminently cockroaching, right? It is. But back tomorrow. I have, actually, RJB. Some of the good ones. The Irish do have some interesting spellings for their names, without a doubt, kind of culturally. It's the Celtic influence, right? Celtic spelling is bonkers crazy. They pronounce letters that aren't even in there and ignore letters they do put in there. Uh-huh. Definitely seen it. Well, yeah, but he... Dude, Avcatinis. Cock-raged. Ah, I was supposed to make a cock-rage emote. I was. Dollaville, make me a cock-rage emote, and I'll pop it in the chat. Please? Dude, he's sparing him. Avka has got to be intense. He's been everywhere but here. He has to know what he's doing. Avcatinis. Silly, silly Avcatinis. We're still fighting. We're still fighting. Wow, fast Archon. Okay, 7-minute Archon here. Lucky Noob's going to lose the second base. He's in a lot of trouble here. Yep. Hasn't taken his second gas yet, but he's definitely going carriers. RJB. Savior Sword. What's he offering here? He's offering information in exchange for what? He's just giving it to Avcatinis? Or anybody. Savior Sword's very funny. This Sunken is the only thing standing between Lucky Noob and Obliviation here. I don't think that's the actual word, but... yeah, spawning pool down. Hydroden lives. Just kidding. Hydroden getting focused very specifically, and it does. Alright, Savior Sword says, I'll just tell everybody where everybody is. Detroit's in the left middle, says Savior Sword. How's it going, Tree Marsh? Happy New Year's Day. Purple Zerg mid right. Yep, Dark Knight's over there. This is very, yep, Savior Sword's calling it out. As he scouted everyone before the game even really got started, which is amazing. Marsara guy's been left alone, which is nice. Potato Terran's been very passive, which is understandable. No way. Avcatinis really didn't know? Stream snipe, says Happy. It's okay. Yeah, the cock-rage emote. Dollaville. The one where somebody said it in a game and it was very funny. We just wanted a cockroach with like red angry eyes and angry eyebrows or something, but I've not gotten around to it. And if anybody else wants to put it together and send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com, they can. Otherwise, I might find time to do it here this week. I don't know. It's pretty good, though. How's it going, Absolute Wisdom? I sure do, Absolute Wisdom. Happy New Year, you legend. Hope 2025 is a great one for ya. Lucky Noob. Pushing here on Wander. But man has cannons, and your lurkers aren't going to do very well. And is Avcatinis Is he doing this? He's kind of doing this. Cannons. Yeah, fall back, fight with the cannons, fight with the carriers if you can. Roach Rage works. I like that idea quite a bit. 2 carriers out in 10 minutes. Not great. Yeah, he's just cockroaching over here. He knew it was going to happen eventually. DTs. Ooh, Invisible Men versus the Invisible Men. Yeah, hope so. Absolute. I see why people pick Protoss, says Lucky Noob. As a DT Dragoon Zealot army shows up, Lucky Noob's at 25 supply, Wander's at 61. He did rebuild the spawning pool. He's got some lings here. Lucky Noob says Wander's going to win if you let him. Maybe. There's a lot of stuff going on. Marsara guy's getting pretty big down here by himself. Nobody's bothering him at all, and he's at 92 supply as a result. Is he doing anything interesting? He's got dropships. He's got a bunch of siege tanks. He's got spider mines and vultures. Nothing crazy from him. Spawning pool down again. Okay, Detroit's main gets killed. Now Afghanistan can build there if he wants. He's built upon Savior Sword's corpse. He's threw some cannons up here just to see if anybody comes from that direction, like maybe a Marsara guy. Nice dollar veal. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if I can do this. Roach Rage. Oh, you dollied it. Oh, that's beautiful. You guys, look at this. Look at this beautiful thing that Dolly made for us. AI is wonderful. Isn't this the greatest thing you've ever seen? Oh. That's gorgeous. Okay, we download it. It's a WebP file. That doesn't help me at all. I need to change that. All right, we'll get there. He's an angry roach. He is. Ohio's murdering Oregon. Yeah, they barely beat them a few weeks ago, and beating somebody twice is hard enough. Twice in a row in football. But yeah, getting smoked is not a good time. I have to save this as a JPEG or a PNG. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the AI, but this was like the first time I felt like it's kind of working out for us, you know? There we go. It's an overrun. Dark Knight's been left alone today, too, so he's going to jump right on top of Potato Terran and execute him. I guess Marsara guy came to clear it out too. Why not, I guess? Lucky Noob trying to cockroach somewhere because his main base is gone. He does not have the money for a new hatchery, unfortunately, so that's going to be tough for him to cockroach. How big is that file size? Two megabytes. That's pretty good. All right, it's in there. Roach Rage has been added, and now we can get back to the game. Nothing happened, though, right? Potatoes just cockroaching as Potato will do, as people will do on this map. Not really a Potato thing. Marsara guy not taking this island base is a mistake for him. It's his. But he hasn't really played a ton with us. There we go. Avkatinis from the south making a move on Wander here. He is a 158 supply. Wander's at 100. Dark Archons, Dragoons. We got Reavers in the mix. Damn, just like feedback a thing. He just tried to feedback a Dragoon, which is hilarious. Did he feedback a Dragoon? Was that a high? Okay. The High Templar are getting feedbacked. Yo, yeah, 4 kill on a 1. Okay, 5 total kills on those Dark Archons, feedbacking the High Templar. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. If you have too many Dark Archons, though, you might end up losing this thing. Upgrades are 2-2 down here for Avkatinis, 2-1 for Wander. Yeah, Matchel. Too many blowouts, honestly, in the playoffs recently. Feedback can't target non-spellcasters. Ah, okay. Makes perfect sense. That would be the case. Marsara pushing down south here on Avkatinis as he's cockroaching and expanding to the bottom left here. Early's thinking about it. I guess he wants to kill Wander first. And that would be his goal. Detroit is alive, got his carriers wandering around, sniping, I guess, Avkatinis stuff here, which is very funny. He's got Stairs base, and he's got 4 bases rolling. Detroit's like, don't... like, do not try to engage with Avkatinis. Oh, the mind control on the carriers is a major problem. Yeah, that's... one mind-controlled and both mind-controlled, and we'll leave you to deal with these cannons now. Excellent. That's fantastic. right, so Roach Rage should be out here on YouTube, and it should be out here on Twitch as well, but I think we need a quick refresh for that. Yeah. That's so good. All right. We are now entirely focused on what's going on here. We got what we needed. Lucky Noob is still dead. Savior Sword is still dead. Afkatinus says you'd be surprised. Wander is on 7 bases on his top left. Lucky Noob says nope. Should look at the colors more closely, says Wander. Lucky Noob. All right, time for the predictions. Dalaville, thank you for that emoji. Very, very good stuff. And thanks, Dolly, for it as well. So let's go Detroit. Let's do a Dark Knight. Afkatinus is yellow. Potato Terran is brown. And Wander is tan. Prediction started. Lucky Noob taps out. GG's. Dark Knight's trying to finish off Detroit, but can he handle these carriers is the larger question right now. The carriers decide, I don't know about this. Well, we're fighting. We've got some Devourers in here, too. Okay. Good. Savior Sword. You can't vote Savior Sword happy. Because Savior Sword is a pylon. He's not going to win. If he had any attacking units, I would put him on the list. But he doesn't. The man is at... Just kidding. He has 1 supply. What is it? I guess is the question. He does have a probe. He has 1 probe remaining. Dark Knight calls out that Detroit is massing carriers. That should not really be news to anybody at all. Detroit lost his Nexus down here, so he can't use Stairs Base. Tragically, this Stairs Base is going to be mined out to completion, which is fantastic. That's true. Probes count. Yes, Happy. And I guess he has a probe. Too bad. It's not happening. Not in this game. I did win before. Somebody gave me the win after the fact. That doesn't count. I do not count those as wins for betting purposes. If Wander has a giant army and he leaves to give the win to someone who has 2 supply, I don't give it to the person who has 2 supply. Marsara guy. Did I skip Marsara guy? Sorry, let's try that again. Blunk. Resetting it up here. There it is. Okay, new prediction is up with the players that are in here. Sorry, I forgot about Marsara guy. He's just so quiet down here. I think I was a Libra, but then they changed all of the astrology things, and I think I'm something else now, but I don't really care. Dude, Detroit is back. The cockroaching strategy has worked for him. No idea what my lunar sign is at all. The carriers of Afkatinis are going to town on Wander up here, who has 86 supply, but doesn't have much of an anti-carrier army. Not the one that can get up here, anyway. Cloaked Wraiths for Potato Terran, forcing Detroit to fall back. Potato Terran is in this top right corner. Not looking good for him, but we've seen players lose from worse positions before. Yeah, Afkatinis is big. 190 supply. Nobody else is over 100 except for Marsara guy. And they are fighting down here, right? Some Zealots are trying to clear through this mass mech, but good luck with that. Marsara guy finally has enough to just kind of win. Moving left. Going to force Afkatinis to come back home, I think. I don't do anything special for Lunar New Year. I do not, save your sword. I don't do anything special for New Year's. To be straight with ya. Okay, Afghanistan is going to lose this base. Yeah, the carriers have to come home to deal with this, which going to give a bit of a reprieve. Here to Igar Wander, who is mining here, and he's mining on Lucky Noob's base. Lucky Noob is probably not happy to see that, if I had to guess. That's right, 2025 is the year of the Falcon, officially. And this one carrier shows up. There's one Goliath attacking it. The Goliath dies. It was previously injured. Oh, but man, Cloaked Wraiths from Marsara guy too. Dude, two separate Terrans have got their Cloaked Wraiths going. Alright, sniped it out. I mean, one carrier is a lot different from dealing with a bajillion carriers, right? Oh no! Savior Sword's probe got killed by Afkatinis. Rest in peace. Happy calls it out. Not Slytherin, CT Wonder. You are correct. Definitely not Slytherin. Ooh, that's a big massacre here for Wander. Wander needs Psystorm or Reavers to compete here, because that Reaver and these High Templar are putting in some work for Afkatinis. This base being snuck out by Wander is a big freaking deal. Potato Terran does have a covert ops and a nuke silo, and he's out of money. So he might, well, he's got a decent bank, but that's not going to last him forever. Not enough to win this game anyway. Okay, we're fighting here. Cloaked Wraiths trying to get shots off. Marsara guy microing again. Marsara guy really gave it to RJB. There was a free-for-all where he was next door to RJB. They fought and fought and fought, and it took a while for RJB to take him out. So, I mean, Marsara guy is legit. It was the same situation, though. It was mech versus carriers. Arcadia.
Feliz Año Nuevo Todos.
Feliz Año Nuevo Todos. What's up? Arcadiox is apparently still in Mexico. How's it going, man? Happy New Year to you. Happy 2025. Hope it's a great one for you. Hope Mexico is treating you well. And thank you for the 200 Mexican pesos. Awesome stuff, dude. I don't no idea what the exchange rate is right now, but it looks like it's pretty decent. Wander could take back his main, says Lucky Noob. Could maybe do. Still in Mexico until this weekend? Ah, I am so jealous. I would like to be in Mexico right now. It is 30 degrees outside. It is dark. It is making me sad. I miss the sun. I'm sure there's plenty of sun wherever you are in Mexico right now. Anyway, thanks for the super chat. You're the best. You missed a massive baby T-Rex support spree yesterday, though. He must have given 25 memberships in, like, 10 super chats. He was on fire in a way we do not see very often. Haven't seen him today. I'm wondering if he's hungover, but hope he's doing well up there in Canada. Thank you, Savior Sword. Look at Savior Sword giving us the conversion rate. $9.60. Let's go. I do like how YouTube just doesn't look at currency conversion rates at all. It just figures if the number is big, then it's a big super chat. Right? Yeah, baby T-Rex is amazing. Again, I hope he's okay. He hasn't even stopped by to say hello today. But maybe this is not his time for stream. He's in Canada, though. It should be. I don't know. Whatever. Starting the year strong. That's right. So, Marsara guy kind of getting killed by carriers. This is what happened to him with RJB when he fought him on Reaction, if you guys remember, from a few days ago. Maybe last week. I don't know. Time's running together. Flat circle, etc., etc. You know the drill.
Ready for your sponge bath?
Ah, Johnny coming in, gifting 5 Twitch subs to viewers just to hear. Just to hear the sponge bath line from the medic, I assume. Thank you, Johnny. Kicking butt. Hype Train level 2 is now up. Valorant added 1 gift sub to Matchell's gift 5 subs. They're still doing that, I guess. Yeah, there you go, Happy. Exactly. If you donate in, like, Zimbabwean currency, you can donate, like, 8,000 for $1 US. But Wallaby, Noble, Popman Xbox, Boy Scout, BP82, and Zulu 702, as long as Alter Ego all get new subs. Awesome stuff. And if you're a sub to a channel out on Twitch, you get no ads, which is amazing. That is such a great perk. Awesome. All right. So, Wander making a counterattack down here on Afghanis. It is 160 to 160 supply. Pretty even. No one's taking the right island base. Yeah, just that little tiny one over at the 3 o'clock position. That is a true fact. It's not a stream snipe if you have no supply. And yet, I still think it is. God, these carriers are just not taking body shots at all. They're getting so much work done here, too. The Psystorm is good. Feedback gets tossed out the other way from Afghanis. He's mind-controlling Dragoons in the mix. Oh, that's so good, too. Ah. Yeah, that's right. Zimbabwean currency at one point, a 100 trillion banknote was issued. Yeah, I know they had crazy inflation issues back in the early 2000s, and I think later, too, like the 2010s, they had major issues as well. Zimbabwe is not a well-managed country, unfortunately. Too many countries out there are that way. Dark Knight decides to move out. He's just going to go left to right. Sure, make a push here on Wander while he's busy fighting Afghanis down south. Stream snipe accusation. Let's hear it, folks. Then Marsara guy slowly Terran pushing his way left. Gonna hit Afghanis too, while once again Afghanis is busy trying to take down Wander. So the chaos. Stream snipe accusation is on one of the bingo cards, I think. Wander taps out. GG's. Afghanis has no income, and neither does Marsara guy. So who has income right now? Detroit has some income. He could retake Stairs base for income as well. Detroit's mined out too. Does anyone? Ah, Afghanis does have bottom left island. Okay, that's big. He needs to save that for a Nexus if he can. If he's not paying attention, though, that could get dangerous for him. Yeah, Matchell's a Chad, man. Zulu's appreciative of it. So, yes, Brown has nukes. We know that. So look for Brown. We look for Brown. Maybe, actually, it's Marsara guy who's nuking. Could be Blue. It's on Blue's base. Oh, my goodness. Did Potato Terran sneak a ghost all the way down here? What an agent of chaos for doing that. Wow. That was amazing. He got all the way down. What an absolute ridiculous nuke. All right. All right. So yeah, Wander's dead. He got hit by Dark Knight and got counterattacked by Afghanis at the same time. The mind controls were huge. The carriers were big. Afghanis 139 supply. Does make a new nexus for this base. Okay, that's huge for Afghanis. Yeah. Marsara knows who nuked him. Is he going to do anything about it? As yes, he does figure out where the comsat station is, but cloaked wraiths come in and snipe these tanks down. All right. 0 upgrades on these wraiths. No attack, no armor whatsoever. And there's some more money up here that Afghanis can take from the corpse of Wander. So, how are the predictions looking? Afghanis, 85% of the people chose him. Wander had an 8% bet. Marsara's at 7%. So, the only people that are still alive are the people that bet on Afghanis and Marsara. We'll see how that works. Hypertrain level 2 going to expire here. Thanks again for the gifted subs, Matchel. I can check the bet on the dashboard for my stream. I don't know how you guys can check the bet. Lucky Noob knows. Click your own points. Excellent. Okay, so finally takes down the comsat station. I don't think the VODs keep track of the bets, but maybe they do. Don't know. All right, so Dark Knight, 28 minerals, making a new hatch here on one of Wander's expansion locations. Not a lot of resources there, but it's better than nothing. We got a spinny Rhinodon down here, pretty classic emoji in the Falcon Paladin Twitch side of things. Detroit kind of turtling a little bit with his carrier fleet of 6 carriers. And he's got some Archons that are just eating these Zerglings that are trying to deal with him. All right. Storm them. Give him a good old storm. There you go. Give him a nice storm. Well placed by Detroit there. That's excellent. And yeah, Woogie Boog. That's about $9 American, 200 Mexican pesos. Uh-oh. Hydras and Lurkers are showing up. Detroit in a little bit of trouble here. They have bias in their movements. How are what? Carriers come in and try to shut this thing down, and yes, they do trade pretty well against these Mutas for sure. Dark Knight's Mutas upgrade at 2-0, and it's a 3-3-3 for these carriers, so the Archon should hit them pretty hard as well. That's some interesting science there. Cloaked Wraiths running into cannons. Potato Terran trying to see what he's dealing with here. And all right, here goes Afghanis versus Marsara guy. We have enough Goliath to deal with those carriers. Not if they're getting stormed into oblivion, we don't. He scans. He's trying to focus down the carriers, but not doing. There you go. Carrier actually dies. The storms are good, but the Goliaths take more than one storm to take down. God, there are multiple storms there. There are so many storms, though. Okay, Goliath getting wiped out. The Psystorm placements here. These tanks are very injured. Sorry, the carriers are very injured. Marsara guy down to 77 supply. His Goliaths are gone. He's getting hit by Mutas from Dark Knight at the same time, and I think that's it, yeah. So he's extra dead now that he's getting hit by Dark Knight. Rest in peace. Free Devourer is free. Gets a couple interceptors. Doesn't really matter all that much. Yeah, Dark Knight's got a few tanks out. Not enough money to build any Goliaths at all.
Nuclear launch detected.
And we do get a nuke. Oh, we do. A double nuke on the same base? Or is that... Where are these guys? Yes, they are. They're double nuking Detroit here. Let's go. Savior Sword says, I'm getting nuked. Good. Ooh, fleet beacon down, too. For Detroit. Not that he has the money to really build more carriers. He kind of does, but... Now he doesn't anymore. Nah, Woogie Boog, let it stand, man. Let your statements on the internet stand, and no need to retract anything. It's all good. Finally retaking Stairs base, now that Afghatinus isn't worrying about him as much anymore. Afghatinus has this base mining, and that's about it. But that's a lot more than anybody else on the map has right now. This long distance from Detroit is about it. Although, no, Potato Terran's expanding to this right side 3 o'clock, so he's got the money there. He's got a new comsat station and a new nuclear silo. Marsara taps. Now the only money left is on Afghatinus. Marsara let his one fan down out on Twitch. He didn't know about the bottom right base, too. He was there. What do you mean? Oh, that one. That one. Oh. Yeah, this base is available. That's true. That one, indeed. All right, so basically, I think at this point, we're looking at Afghatinus. Scouting is a good skill to have in these free-for-alls, especially on weird maps like the Falcon Unrest. So Afghatinus versus Detroit and Dark Knight, and what's left of Potato Terran here. Afghatinus is on the move out. He's going to try to snipe this base of Detroit's. The man has a decent carrier ball here. But the mind control potential is pretty insane with these 4 Dark Archons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a Stasis would be pretty nice too. So he's got a good anti-carrier composition here, Afghatinus does. Can he get it? Going to take down this Nexus for the second time by attacking it with Dragoons. I think that's what we're looking at here. Yeah, +3 Dragoons versus a building are going to do pretty darn well. Muta is going after Detroit's remaining income, which is this long-distance mining setup up here at the 12 o'clock. The Mutas, once again, only have +2 attack and no armor, but they're doing all right. That cannon is done. The probes of Detroit are getting killed. And can he defend this? He decides not to. Afghatinus continuing to try to max out here with what remaining income he has. Yeah, Wander. Those Dark Archons put in some serious work at the feedback and the mind control. They were amazing. Agreed. I shall return. We did one. We did an all-year base about 90 minutes ago. So you can watch the VOD back and see that game. It was really good, by the way. Also, Happy New Year. Glad you're here. Detroit has enough money to rebuild a Nexus here, but does he dare try it, right? Because Afghatinus is sitting here. It's amazing how much money is left on this base where Detroit spawned. Like a spawn location still has a ton of cash on it. He comes back, deals maybe a death blow to Dark Knight, wiping out his Muta group. No defense there whatsoever. He should have just run in that situation. He could probably move out and kill Dark Knight. That'd be pretty satisfying, I'm sure. And, Potato Terran found this base, but Afghatinus found it too. But Giant Cloaked Wraith Ball makes sure this base does come up. Potato Terran building on it. Does Afghatinus kill Detroit, or does Detroit kill Dark Knight? Monica! Dark Archons. That is funny, Savior Sword. Is he moving out? I said, what you probably want to look at this little... His little interceptor's just trailing a little bit there. He's gonna, yeah, all right. Gonna feel better about yourself if you kill Dark Knight, right? Dark Knight GG's, and Detroit makes it into the final 3. Go Detroit. He's won 2 of these already. I don't think he's beating Afgatinis. So yeah, I think Afgatinis has this thing if I had to guess. Save your sword, technically. No. Save your sword is not in it. Oh, Detroit's making a move on Potato Terran. He's going to get Cloaked Wraithed right in the jaw. Let's see what this turns into. What's up, Diego Mula? Am I a threat? Yes, says Afgatinis. Potato Terrans getting murked by carriers. True fact. Where's your Wraith Ball go? Did they all die? Oh, we lost them all. He must have tried to engage them when they had detection. Okay, well, that's a little bit tough. My Wraiths died. Yeah, there you go. All right, Detroit moving. Here we go again. Just as bad as Savior earlier. What? What happened bad with Savior earlier? Savior Sword died to, like, Zealots, man. Potato Terran, still top right. Still down here. Still mining. Still has a bank. Still can make some Goliaths or something if he wants. But I think he might have just given up. Yes, Detroit does have 2 observers, which is more than the 1 he consistently had in the last game, where he'd lose the observer and then make a replacement, and then lose that observer and make a replacement. When what he should have done is made, like, a ton of observers. But, you know, everybody learns. Everybody learns as they play, right? Right. Okay, Potato Terran getting wiped out. Afgatinis is not quite sure where to go with his army. Potato Terran says, yeah, he's top right. I like sending a single Arbiter up here. Is he going to go for a Stasis? I gave you a present. Bottom right. And that present is these guys. Is he going to throw a Stasis down? He's just like, he was scouting. So he Stasises. And he runs for it. Because he didn't Stasis everybody. But he could Stasis again. Stasis the other half, or recall stuff over here. That'd be good. Mayweather doesn't like seeing Detroit in the top 3. How's it going, Mayweather? Happy New Year, man. Yeah, doesn't have scans because he's building nuke silos, but also this command center doesn't have an add-on, so that's not the problem here. Oh, we didn't research. Oh, Afgatinis didn't research recall. He was going to recall on this, but then he didn't research recall. And his Arbiter gets another beautiful Stasis off. Hangs out. Detroit. Trying to find where else Potato Terran is. Yeah. Couple Ghosts going to town on a Stargate. They'll get there eventually if they work hard enough. There's an add-on that doesn't count towards winning the game. And then Detroit comes all the way down here to make sure that Potato Terran is actually eliminated. The Nukes were good from Potato. Big fan Detroit taking down Potato, and Detroit getting a nice solid second place finish today, it looks like. Not too bad from our guy Detroit with his average of 25 APM. He's got 8 right now. Is it time? He does. He recalls in the Dark Archons and then mind controls every single carrier. Oh, that was good. That was good. Yo, that was awesome. All right. Alrighty then. And rest in peace, Potato, who somehow still has units. Oh, he's got a halfway constructed supply depot down here. Afghanistan owns these carriers now. Thank you very much. Detroit's like, oh, my carriers. What do I do? No, it was a Giga Chad move, Arcadiox. Agreed. You saw it? Yeah, we saw it, Afghanistan. That was awesome. Happy says, there are some vultures. Sniping the High Templar of Afghanistan. Afghanistan killing what's left over of Dark Knight. He's been dead for a while. It doesn't really matter at all. Afghanistan is attacking into Detroit's final stand position. Got a lot of... Oh, he storms the High Templar. Oh. Oh, the irony. Potato Terran is officially eliminated. That supply depot does get found and killed. Thought that might take a little bit longer here. But yes, High Storm on enemy High Templar is always justice in my book. It's like, you guys are storming everything all the time anyway. Detroit taps, and that's a GG. Afghanistan pulls off the win in 53 minutes. He was the favorite, and he managed to pull it off. He killed Detroit with his own army. Sure did. Maxed out supply. Detroit taps. Oh! Afghanistan is attacking what's left here of Savior Sword's pylon just to make sure it's a clean win. Excellent, excellent job. Killing me first helped. Sure did. Killing your neighbor always helps in these free-for-alls, and Afghanistan gets the win. GG! Afghanistan! 54 minutes on the nose. Well, close. And that's it. Afghanistan gets it. So, fantastic. Let's start a raid real quick here. That's going to be the stream for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the amazing amounts of support. We'll call you out. But yeah, Afghanistan. Most units, structures, resources. Most. And most. That's the one. That's the one. Mayweather says $25, a free-for-all on Big Game Hunters. Could be fun, but no time for that today. Tomorrow, we'll be back with an 11 a.m. Eastern stream. Be there or be square. It's going to be a ton of fun. Let's go ahead and toss a raid out to... Should we raid Artosis? You guys want to hang out with Artosis today? We might have to, honestly. Let's do it. Bam. Start the raid. Thanks again, everybody, especially for Johnny Matchell for the 5 gifted subs. We got Arcadiox with 200 pesos. Afghanistan Prime sub. $20 super chat, Josh. $8 Canadian super chat, Random Dude. $14 super chat, YHOS Canadian, and Ganon 500 bits. That is today. So thanks everyone. Love you all. We'll be back again when? Oh, I don't know. Let's say in like 12 hours or something, somewhere around there, 15. Thanks, Dolaville, for the Roach Rage emoji that is new today, both on YouTube and on Twitch. And we will catch you tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow, Mayweather. Love y'all, and goodbye.